There we go. Bing, bang, boom. All right. Hello and welcome again to our weekly Monster of the Week campaign. Today we have mostly new faces, but faces you'll see again nonetheless. We start again. Let's see here. First of all, let's all introduce ourselves. Let's start with Ganon, aka what's your character's name? Who are you playing? And tell us a little bit about him.
Hi, my name is Hal, and I'm a spooky. I can telekinetically move things with my mind, and it scares people sometimes.
Are you the kid that bent spoons? Are you the spoon bender?
Yes.
That's how he pays for cigarettes on the side. All right, and then we have Kay. Tell us about your character.
Okay, my character's name is Jacqueline Hanji, and I'm playing expert class. She's got an in-depth military background because of both her parents, and she has a plethora of interests that she's constantly just dabbling in.
Alrighty, Rue. Okay, and what do your characters look like? Ganon first.
Hal looks a lot like me, except for a thinner face, the dark hair, the a little bit thicker on the beard, and he wears a big overcoat or a big trench coat everywhere he goes. He smokes a lot.
Nice. All right, and Kay, what does the Jessica look like? Or not Jessica.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. That's what it is. That's gonna happen a lot more.
It's okay. Pretty much like me. Blonde hair, glasses. She usually wears boots and a leather jacket. Yeah.
All right, and then of course we have Cornelius, aka Corny, coming in again.
Hey.
You want to give a recap of your character?
Corny is just very gaunt, angular looking. He has pretty ratty hair. It's very short. And he's not attractive in particular whatsoever.
Excellent.
Just very bland.
All right.
Pale. Very pale. Victorian pale.
And your character carries a Nokia, if I'm correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get a text on your Nokia, and which is from Stinky Pete, who asks you to visit a house on the outside of the fuck did I name the town again?
Portland.
What? No, not Portland. The one that you guys actually live in.
Oh.
It was fucking.
Springfield, Alabama.
No, it's fucking like Jacktown or some shit. I never wrote it down. All right, it's called fucking. Oh man, I'm fucking angry. It's called Ashfield. That's what it's called now. We're retconning it again. I can't be bothered. All right, so, Jacqueline and Hal, you guys are in Jacqueline's Haven, which is a very Victorian-looking house, very creepy. From the way Kay describes it, it sounds a lot like the Amityville house. So it's like that, except a little more rustic. All right, and then Corny, you have acquired a fucking El Camino or some shit, some creepy little old car, and you and Charlie pull up to this house where Stinky Pete told you to go. Jacqueline and Hal, you know that he is arriving, because Stinky Pete said that he'll explain everything. All right, and what do you do?
Who, me?
Yeah, you pulled up to this house.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna recap again. Who ordered me to come here? It was Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete asked you to
And
go.
what did he say exactly?
He said, "Hey yo, bro, that shit was wild last week. Hella bussin', my dude. Do me a favor and come meet my buddies. They also do weird shit like you, and they might want to know what went down."
Nice.
And then there's like a bunch of like eggplant emojis, and then like a bunch of
And the
teardrops, like
The
raindrops.
wet. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
My
which
new
really
subordinate
didn't
is like-
come through on your Nokia. It just came out as like weird like wingdings. It was like
It's just the question marks.
a plane
question
and then like
marks,
two
yeah.
towers, and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm playing. Okay.
Yeah. It was-
Do I have my my buddy? Which do I have my apprentice or what? What do
yes.
I got with me?
Charlie is with you. And he goes, oh
Okay.
boy, here we go again. I don't
We
like
have,
the
like,
look of this.
Can we have a character curve in Charlie to where he's like more of a fucking man instead of a?
No,
I
this
don't
is
even know what
it's
to
canon.
label him.
It's too late. It's canon.
All right. I'm about to give him a sock so he can be free.
Master gave me clothes. Charlie is free. Then he sniffs it like the dirty pervert he is.
I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna leave Charlie in the car because he's a fucking dog.
Hey, do you want me to
I'll do
come?
that.
I can help.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I want you to sit here and not finger yourself inside of my El Camino. That's what I
No,
want you to do.
no, okay, I promise I won't. It really looks like he's not genuine in what he says.
Right, Charlie, you're coming with me.
Oh boy, here we go. He comes out, walks on up.
I'll knock on the door.
There is a knock on the front door.
Jacqueline, would you like me to get that?
Oh, yes, thank you.
I walk over to the door. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Before you is Cornelius, who's very gaunt and angular. He's skinny. He's dressed in not modern clothes. Very strange, rustic, old clothes. And next to him is a very skinny, short man who looks like he has like bruises around his neck, and he's just kind of like cowering and slunched over.
What can I do for you, sir? And then I'm gonna read Charlie's mind real quick.
You read his mind, and instead of seeing, and it looks like he's picturing you naked.
Nice. I just shudder and get out of there as quickly as I can.
Yeah, you feel a little dirty, honestly. Feels like, you know, when you like grab something in the fridge and it's like sticky and it shouldn't have been sticky, and you're just like, oh god, and then you have to wash your hands. Yeah, it's the general vibe you get from going into Charlie's mind.
Okay. What can I do for you, sir?
I was sent here by Stinky Pete, man.
And why was that?
Okay. Well, he said there was pipes that need fixing, and there was other people that fixed pipes, and then I wink at him a little bit.
Cornelius is not a very charming man.
What's this outfit you got here, sir? What are you wearing?
It's a ritualistic garb.
What kind of rituals?
Oh, you know, the good ones.
The plumbing kind, you mean?
Yes, the plumbing kind of rituals.
Sir, I think we could do great business. Would you like to come inside and have a drink?
I don't drink. That's against what I do.
I don't drink either. That's the thing.
Okay.
Would you care for a cigarette?
No,
Come on
nah,
in.
I'm good.
Come on in. Just come in.
I
And I lead
abstain
him in.
from all vices.
Charlie hunches over and just kind of like scurries behind. He's like holding on to the back of the shirt of Cornelius as he looks around.
Is Charlie naked?
No, but you.
He has like a big hood thing on, like it's like ceremonial hood.
It's kind of like a robe, but as he's walking,
Yeah.
you do hear like squeaking underneath it.
Yeah.
So he's definitely naked underneath. Got it. Cool.
Yeah. You could say that.
All right. You guys go in and you see Jacqueline at the only spot she really uses in this house, which is in front of her computer, where there's Cornelius. You see like 8 different screens and the keyboard, and it looks like the like a real hacker setup.
I just
Inside
kinda
it's very
stare blankly
messy.
in it.
Yeah, inside it's very messy. Pizza boxes litter the place. Clothes haphazardly thrown over old furniture that doesn't look like it's been used. There is a TV in here, but it looks like it was made in the 70s. And it's like a big one, and then there's like a smaller one on top of it that looks like that's the one that probably works.
Are Cornelius and Charlie's garbs kind of similar?
Not really.
No?
Charlie has to wear a robe because he is basically a dirt grub in the order, so he doesn't get to wear fancy things like Cornelius.
That's where I was stemming from. What kind of order are you part of, Cornelius?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is good. This is good. Just throw that out there. All right. I'm with an order that like we stemmed from Europe and we hunted sea monsters and we kind of branched out over the years as all of them went extinct.
I hate to be so, abrupt about it and just upfront, but when you've been, doing this,
Don't worry, I'm not a part of the Skullfucker order. We
That's good.
don't do that around here.
Let me write that down. Skullfucker order.
But I spin around in my twirly chair, jump up to shake his hand. I'm so glad you made it safely.
And I roll to see if it's greasy from pizza.
It is greasy from pizza. You don't need to roll.
Oh. All right. I still like kind of blankly smile and go, "Yes,
No,
nice
they-
to meet you."
Charlie can hear the grease in the handshake and he licked his lips.
Master is greasy.
Do you need me to clean those off? I can. Master has me suck the Cheeto dust off of his fingers sometimes.
That's
If
the
I've
only
been good.
nutrition he deserves.
Just his fingers, Charlie?
Oh.
Don't lie, Charlie. You know I've taken an oath against such acts. You
We're not
fucking
supposed to have
weirdo.
sex, but sometimes he lets me do feet things. Only if I'm
Funny
good, though.
because it's funny to watch because he does it himself. It's like he's a monkey in a zoo. That's
Oh,
why
man.
you'll never go anywhere, Charlie.
All right. And curious, Jacqueline, you're gonna probably want to ask him what happened at the museum. You saw it on the news.
Oh. Yeah, so what happened at the museum? I saw it on the news.
You know, the bugs stuff.
Butt stuff?
No,
Bug
no,
stuff?
bugs and stuff.
Bugs and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Just,
what happened
just
to-
bugs and stuff.
What happened to Stinky Pete?
I think he jumped off a second story like window or some shit like that. That might have fucked him up. That and he got slapped around by a bunch of like undead things. That was
So
cool.
bugs and undead things?
No, the bugs were in the undead things, making them undead things. So I guess they were just bug things.
And this was in a museum?
Yeah, it was in a museum.
Were they like raising the the like night at the museum?
Yeah, it was like Night at the Museum with a curse and shit.
Okay. Very cool. Okay.
That's
But you
absolutely
still-
fascinating.
It was very heartburn inducing.
Well, what did it end up being? Like, how did you stop it?
Oh fuck, how did we stop it? I don't remember.
Charlie stepped up. Well, there was the rapper guy, and he had the bow, and he was shooting people, and then it turned out that he stole something from the big scary mummy guy, and then the mummy got angry, and then the SWAT team came, and then my ears hurt a lot, and then I got hit a lot, and everything kind of went a little blurry after that.
Oh yeah, huh?
But I remember Stinky Pete made friends with a fireman, and they caught the mummy on fire, and it went away forever.
I bet you one day that mummy's just gonna come back. That's the feeling I get.
All right, well, I guess Stinky Pete asked got you guys the wrong guy to explain what happened.
Well, Cornelius, is it right?
Yeah.
You have been of amazing help, and your sidekick is quite the sidekick, if I do say so myself.
He is utterly useless when it comes down to it. That's why he's still in robes.
Come on.
Okay,
I won't miss the Cheeto dust under your fingernails this time, I promise.
It's not what gets promoted.
As this happening, Kay, you receive all of your screens go black, and you receive an ominous message. At your
I'm gonna use
computer.
hunches.
Wait, what's happening?
Okay. All right.
I'm in.
We're gonna start with the message first, and then you can do your hunches. So the message is very obscure, and it has a list of 3 different towns. It says Chicago, Ladystown, Illinois, and then one more that is actually just about 2 hours drive from you, and it says Lawrence, Oregon.
That's all?
And it says after that, it says, come to Lawrence, go to 2nd and Main at midnight. And then it says, you will be very well compensated for your troubles.
Okay, so that just means we're gonna get paid.
And then after that,
The trap.
the screens go back to where they were.
Okay.
Now, that was weird.
Okay.
Who wants to go to Chicago?
Um,
It says go to Lawrence, but we're gonna go to Chicago.
That's so far away. You guys are in Oregon.
Get ready.
be there by midnight.
I can get a private jet. Don't worry. I got the team on it. We can steal it.
Is there any way for me to potentially try to see if I can track that message to its source real quick, or at least attempt to?
Just make a feet. No.
You would be able to if it came through a program that you knew of, but it seems like it shut down your computer displayed the message, like while it was restarting, and then like
Okay.
basically re-backed
That's
up
a
your
haunted.
computer for like from like 5
Okay.
minutes before. So there's no trace unless you wanted to get like real deep into it. But it sounds like it'd be easier just to meet whoever sent it.
Okay.
You do a seance and figure
We
it out.
ignore it, and then we just take a private jet to Chicago instead.
I don't want to go to Chicago.
Hey,
I swear to fucking God, if you go to Chicago, I'm gonna lose my shit.
let's go to Chicago, dude. Anger God.
So I think if we leave here within like a half an hour, we could probably make it there by midnight, if not a bit before.
Don't worry, I can get the Sect Burger Mobile, and we can be there in about 20 minutes.
Jacqueline, do you have a vehicle? I distinctly recall us using Stinky Pete's Uber services last time and never paying him. Can we,
It's
you know?
So the way that you guys get paid when you're with Stinky Pete for missions is Kay's parents basically put all their net worth in Uber stocks. So you have a trust fund through Uber, and you guys just get paid your cut from Stinky Pete from the Uber costs.
Oh yeah.
That's basically the only way you can get a hold of Kay's fortune is through Uber.
Nice.
So that means we can just call any Uber then, and it could take us.
Well,
You just
Cornelia
I
is
have my
fighting-
car, you dipshits. I'm not leaving my car.
Well, I thought
The
you were going
fuck?
to go to Chicago, dumbass.
What? You don't want to go to Chicago with me? What's wrong with Chicago? You some kind of selectist, huh? You don't
we
like
can-
other states? You don't like
How
other cities?
about we go to Lawrence, and then if you have
Vampire
time,
gang
we'll go to
violence. That's
Chicago.
what's wrong with Chicago.
Fine. You know what? Fine.
It's a lot
We'll
of
go to
gang violence
Lawrence.
between the vampires and the gnomes.
All right, I want to go to Chicago now.
It's
I'm going to
eerie.
Chicago.
Okay, a bolt of lightning strikes Cornelius and he dies.
Let's go to Lawrence.
Oh no!
Let's just
Alright.
do the normal thing and get in the car.
Okay.
Maybe we can gather some materials first.
Yeah, sure. So
You
Kay's
need a
Haven
goat?
has an armory in it, and you guys can look and see if there's anything in particular you want. Did you say is anyone gonna use any of their abilities that you need to use at the start of the missions or something?
I want to use hunches real quick just to see if like I can get a. Actually, no, I'm not.
I'm gonna call my brothers, my team, and I'm going to tell them that we're headed to Lawrence, Oregon.
All right.
I'm gonna tell them to hang out in like a hotel or some shit.
Your
Actually, real
team
quick,
that you.
Can I
Yeah.
use the site on Kay's computer just to see if there was like any magical
Uh,
foul play?
Yeah, there was.
Dope. Cool. What kind of vibes am I picking up from it?
Not good vibes. Like that, it doesn't really seem malicious, but it definitely seems like it's not.
Is there a spirit there, or is it just magical
Holy-
energy?
It's just
Or is it
magical
supernatural?
energy.
Okay. Supernatural or magic?
Ghost in the machine.
Supernatural,
Dope.
but I mean, magic is supernatural, so.
I don't know about that.
Well, most. Some magic is science that we don't know yet. Other magic is actually just fucking magic, all right?
I say there's magic that's just magic.
Get in touch with your crystals, retard.
Charlie says, "Oh no, I don't think I can stomach putting more crystals up there,
Oh God.
or can I? I'll be back." And he starts like walking towards the door.
Uh-huh.
All right. So are you guys? So what are you looking for in the armory then? Anything particular?
I'm going to say. Okay, so last time you said my flamethrower was sitting on the table. I don't automatically have all my weapons with me.
Not automatically. I mean, you have to pack them.
Oh, okay, but I could carry them all on me if I wanted.
Yeah. I mean, the flamethrower you cannot conceal, but
Yeah,
you can like have it in the car or something. That's fine. Or in
Okay.
the trunk probably would be better in case you get pulled over.
Yeah. I was gonna say throw that in the trunk and then
All
I'll
right.
grab my shotgun and dagger.
Okay. Yeah, so while you're in the armory, if you need a special weapon, you can roll plus weird on a 10 plus, you have it, and plenty of it matters, or 7-9, you have it, but only the minimum. On a miss, you got the wrong thing. I will say that, Hal, you kind of think about it, and you think, hey, maybe we should, what about these other cities that were listed?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Cornelius, does your order operate outside of Ashfield?
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. You could probably find someone in a major city chilling.
Well, so if you can, send out if you a communique to the members
sect
of your
in
order.
Chicago or something like
Yeah,
that.
the sect in Chicago and the one in what was that other place? Uh, Queens Ferry. Is that what it was?
It was Ladiesville,
Ladiesville.
Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah, send out to the sect in Chicago and Ladiesville, if there is one in Ladiesville, and
Okay.
let them know if you can do that.
Right. I'm gonna call the head leader sect in Chicago. That's based in Chicago. It's at a taco stand, and they are. I'm gonna tell you his name. All right. His name is Steven. All right. You can make him whoever you want. It's the most bland name ever. All right, go.
That's the only person you know of. If you call, you're gonna get your boss.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
all of your all your sects are Hold on, I'm dyslexic. Compartmentalized. So you don't
Okay.
actually get to directly talk to the other sects. You can only talk to your boss.
Oh, it's like the operator.
It's like
Alright.
Hydra.
Oh, okay, I get it. So like,
Yeah.
I get it. All right, I got it. I got you. I'm gonna call my boss real quick.
The ring. There's a half a ring, and it's instantly answered. You hear it. What?
No. This always catches me off guard. So, I just got a message through a cohort's computer here, and it seems kind of supernatural.
It is supernatural.
It showed up with 3 locations.
What'd it say?
One in Chicago, all right. One in Lawrence, Oregon. It told us to go there at a street name that I have written down here. And then there's one in Ladystown, Illinois. And I don't know what
String
I
of
should do.
disappearances in Chicago and Ladiesville. Lawrence, no disappearance yet. More than likely a lead. Keep us informed of what happens, and then he hangs up.
Okay. Fucking guy. I hate him. He scares me.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna let you know. He just basically told us to continue to what the. Let's just go to Lawrence.
Is he gonna, notify the others?
Nah. We'll look into it when we get there, and we'll just like chill in a hotel or something.
Do you know the name of your sect, Bodhi?
The name of the sect?
Yeah.
Fucking, I forgot.
All right. It's gonna be the Order of the Bloody Boat.
I like it. There you go.
Okay.
Do I have any poison here?
You can roll for it.
Okay, wait. Oh, 1 second. Sorry.
What kind of poison? Anything in particular, or just like regular?
Just poison in general, as long as it's potentially deadly.
A deadly poison? Okay. You go ahead.
Or, just something that would like inhibit someone.
All right. Give me a weird roll.
Two, 6 plus 2
6 plus
is
2,
10.
so that's an 8. So you have some, but not a lot.
Oh, I said 6, and then I rolled a 2 plus my 2 and
Oh.
weird.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay, then that means you have plenty of it. You have some
Okay,
nightshade poison. If ingested, it will
Ooh.
kill someone if they're untreated within, I'd say, 2 hours.
Okay.
So you said there's an armory here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I
Shit.
steal from it?
No, you can't.
No. You can
All right.
ask to use it.
All right. Can I utilize it, but keep everything I take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until I hunt you down.
Oh, don't worry. I'll give it back.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some fucking religious idols that nobody's using. That's what I'm looking for.
Religious
cursed shit.
idols?
Yeah, some cursed shit,
Cursed idols.
Things I could use for undead magic, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, did you both Bodhi and Ganon, do you guys want to spend any money on components?
Do I need components? I don't.
For if you ever want to do anything ritually, I mean, your telekinesis, you don't need components, but if you wanted to use like an actual ritual, that's something that telekinesis can't do, you'll need to use components or ask Mr. Smiley.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
The only thing I grab is a pack of cigarettes from a small stash that I've started collecting in Kay's house.
All right. They are old Yogg Saroth cigarettes. Cigarettes to bring you to the next dimension. In quotations.
Cigarettes, Ganon.
Yeah, one of my things is addiction.
Nice.
Where
did you get those?
Candy store.
Nice.
All right. So you're looking for cursed idols? Give me a weird roll, buddy.
Okay. Is that 2d6?
Everything's 2d6, yes.
Okay, so 4 and a 5, that's 9, and then plus my weird, which is 2, so 11.
11. All right. You find one cursed idol.
Nice.
Are you going to pick it up?
Yes.
All right. You obtain one cursed idol. It doesn't seem like you can let go of it. Anytime you take it off your person, it somehow comes back into your person, and you are effectively cursed.
What does it look like? Can you tell me what it looks like?
It looks like a fat little fertility goddess type thing, little wooden carved out thing.
Do I know from like my ancient lore what fad goddess it could be?
Yeah, it's a fertility goddess. So
what does that mean? Fertility, like sex?
Yeah.
No, like
Oh,
it helps
God.
you make babies.
Yeah. So if whenever you fail a manipulate person roll, you're gonna have an extremely large urge to have sex with them. So there's your fucking cursed idol, you
That's
little
not
weirdo.
God damn it. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm gonna buy some components. I'll buy 50 worth, so I have
$50
100.
worth. All right.
Yeah.
You used all of them on your last one, so.
Yeah, and then you said you can have 50 at the end of it, so I added 50. And I
Okay.
saved.
So you're gonna add another 50 to it, so it's $100 worth.
Yeah.
Okay. And just so you guys know, Stinky Pete at the end, because he had to be hospitalized, he lost basically all of his money. He had like $600 and he had to pay it in hospital bills. So keep that in mind if you plan on being as extremely reckless as Stinky Pete. That man is a fucking lunatic. All right. So you guys are heading off to Lawrence. It's
I have $165. If I get hospitalized, they're gonna just let me die on the road.
yeah.
Do I have the sec team like following in a black SUV behind us or some shit?
No, they are in Lawrence for all intents and purposes, waiting your command. They have like they're like living in a tent out in the woods or some shit.
Sounds like it.
So,
Alright.
are we on the drive there? Are we heading there?
Yeah,
There you
you guys are driving there. In the front seat is Cornelius. Who wants to sit in the back with Charlie?
Okay, or Jacqueline, to save you, I will sit in the back with him.
You can always just
Oh.
let him sit in the passenger seat if you guys don't want to.
No,
That's true.
no.
It's just gonna be me hitting him while I'm driving. That won't
Yeah,
be
I'll
good.
sit in the back with Charlie.
All right.
Do you mind if I smoke, Cornelius?
No, I don't give a shit.
Is it covered in Cheeto dust back there?
No,
Ma-
it's all
mainly,
been licked clean. I licked the car clean before y'all came in. Let me know if it's to your liking.
Yeah, I
So,
thought the seat felt damp.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty damp when you get in there.
Charlie has a disease where he oversalivates.
Oh my god.
It's not a disease. I just get excited easily.
So, Cornelius, is your sect, your order, are they heavy traditionalists or?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Like.
I mean,
what
there's
do
a
you
hazing
consider
procedure.
Traditional.
Like, what I'm saying is, when we get there and this shit goes awry, like I'm assuming it will,
Oh no, they're gonna die. That's how that works. If you're worried about us running away, they're gonna die.
no, not that. Are they gonna be charging in with like M16s or like?
No.
Like
The
swords?
most you might see like an acting crusader walk around with is maybe fucking flintlock, like
Yeah.
an old ritualistic like blunderbuss maybe.
Yeah, it'd be.
Jesus.
They're mostly sword fighters.
There's
So is
the
it,
guy with the
but they're-
ancient harpoon.
Yeah, they're
so
really
is it against
honestly
the order
only.
to use modern
good.
weapons?
Yeah,
He's got
mean,
modern
like-
weapons. Yeah.
I do. Like people do use like revolvers and shit, but they won't like touch ultra modern things.
So like my pistol, like my 9mm, you guys can't use that.
Nah, we don't like magazine weapons. We think they're for pussies.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bodhi's got or
You know what else is
Cornelius
for
has a
pussies?
revolver, but
You know
That's
what
a-
else is for pussies, Cornelius?
What's that, huh?
Using components.
You won't be saying that when I raise your dead daughter from the grave and rape her.
all right, tone it down.
Okay.
You're up here. I need you like right there. All right. Okay. So oh, and do remember, Bodhi, you used 1 luck point last round.
Use 2 luck points.
2. Yeah, that's right. So you're down to 5. All right. So you guys drive into Lawrence, and it seems like there's a lot of it's a very small town. About a population about, I'd say about 10,000. You know, big enough to have like a McDonald's, but not super big. But there are cars parked everywhere for some reason. It seems like there's some sort of event going in town or something. When you guys reach there, it is rather dark. And you do notice that all of the hotels have no vacancy signs on. And it seems like there's a lot of people visiting the town.
Okay.
Are you guys going to go to the street intersection that you were instructed to go to?
I'm gonna go to the
Morning.
McDonald's first.
Yeah, what time is it?
I'm driving
It's
to
like
McDonald's.
it's like 45 minutes till midnight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a burger and then.
Go to McDonald's. I'm
Okay.
driving to McDonald's.
All right, you pull into McDonald's. There's a bit of a line, but then you get up and you hear, "Welcome to McDonald's. What are you to order?"
Hey, is there some sort of event going on in town?
Oh yeah, let's go get sorry, sit down.
I roll to see if I understand him.
You understand what you hear. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay. What did he say?
Oh, sorry,
I step outside and put my ear against the speaker. What was that?
Do you want number 3?
Yeah.
All right, that's one number 3. What do you want to drink?
2 Sprites.
Oh, that's 2 Sprite. Do they all mean at large?
Yes.
All right, that's one large. Anything else for dessert?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
what else do you want?
Can I two
Some chicken nuggets.
Oh, let's go get a little chicken nuggets. You want to get the BTS meal?
Yeah, I want the BTS meal.
All right, that's one BTS meal. Any extra sauce because of the Szechuan sauce?
I want Szechuan sauce.
All right, we'll go with Szechuan sauce.
Yep.
Anything else
Alright,
for dessert?
No, that's it.
All right, that's gonna be $25 as the first one up.
Okay, and I sit back in the car and I drive forward.
All
You
right.
didn't get my fucking McChickens.
You get chicken nuggets because that's what you are, a nugget.
Okay. You guys get up to the first window, and you see a woman there, and she's okay. So you guys got the BTS meal, the 2 McChickens, and the 2 Sprites, and a number 3.
Yes.
All
Hey,
right.
is there an event going on here in town?
Oh yeah, it's a circus or something. It's came to town. It's fucking weird. I'm not going. Actually,
Where
I
is
can't
it?
go because I'm working for the next 48 hours. I only get 2
Oh.
breaks.
Oh shit. All right. Thanks.
But luckily, the
And
meth in
I-
town's pretty good, so I'll be able to get through it.
I give her $50.
Okay.
I say keep the change, have fun with the meth.
Oh fuck yeah!
I
I can
pull
get an extra
forward.
rip off of this.
Are you out for a rip, are you, bud?
Charlie leans over like, "Oh, what meth?
Shut up, Charlie.
Well, what's
Not
meth?
allowed.
That sounds
You're
fun."
not allowed.
Aw.
Meth was in the hazing treatment. Remember, this way everything's all blurry and fast.
Oh, you mean the sex rocks?
Yeah, the sex rock. There you go.
Those were great.
Is that what they call them now? Man, it's been a while since I've been at one of those.
So they call them at the bloody boat. All right.
It's a euphemism
you guys,
for your rectum.
You guys get your food. Bodhi, take $25 out of your account there.
It was 50, but
Oh yeah, 50. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, I took it out.
Did I give you money for last week's shit?
Maybe not.
Yeah, no. You guys have to meet up with someone else for that. Okay, that's all right. You will get paid for that, but we'll just say you got an extra $200 from your religious sect.
Nice.
All right. Okay, and Kay and Gannon, you guys have we'll say $200 each right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll say you got $150 extra from your guys' little mission you were doing while the last one was happening. I think that'll be fair. All right, and you guys get your food, and what do you guys do next?
we eat the food.
No, let's go stake out the spot and then eat.
Okay, we do that.
Okay, you drive up to the crossroads that is I forget what I said. We'll say 1st and 9th or some
The
shit.
second in Maine.
Second and
Second
Main.
in Maine.
Okay. You guys get up there, and there's a large parking lot to your right, and it's a Dollar General parking lot.
Oh no.
All
All
right.
right, we sitting there and we watch the crackheads out back smoke crack until something weird happens.
And we eat our McChickens.
All right, you guys eat your McChickens, and the
Yeah.
clock strikes midnight. And you look around, and you're not really seeing anything, but Cornelius, you look into your rearview mirror, and you see a man standing behind your guys' car.
I immediately stand outside of it and I go, "Look, pal, I don't have any meth, but I do know that the lady at the McDonald's knows how to get some pretty decent rippers."
All right, you step outside, and you notice there's a large black cat on the hood of your car. It looks to be about maybe 40 pounds, and it's looking at you with glowing green eyes. And the man behind you is wearing a very clean yellow suit and is wearing a white mask with red shading in the shape of a fox, and his arms are crossed, and he's a very large man with a red tie.
Is that my boy Leviticus?
He's
I'm also
No.
gonna step into the car.
all right. You see the same sight. Looking at the cat though, with your sight, you see a lot of magic coming from this cat. It's a little blinding actually.
He looks like Leviticus.
Anyways, and he says, "Greetings. I am Cancelman Darrow. I am the one who called you here."
So, what's with the sex masks? You know, we wear those at our sect for sinful purposes.
I'm well aware of your religious sect. I represent an organization. We are willing to pay you for your skills.
Okay, pal. Look, I took an abstinence oath. I can't do my
He
skills.
puts up his hand. That's not what I'm fucking talking about, you imbecile.
Why are you wearing the bottom mask then?
He continues and says, "There's been in this town. There's currently a circus residing here. They have something that my organization desperately wants, and we are willing to pay you $10,000 to retrieve it for us."
Okay, are you a
What's
part of the
your organization?
Skullfuckers? Am I getting a fucking body here?
The item resides in a wardrobe, but this wardrobe is extremely dangerous. It's said that whoever tries to open it will instantly die.
Okay, so you just hire people to open it for you?
This could be a very profitable relationship that we have.
Hey,
Yeah.
but like, I want to know why you look powerful, bro. Like, why don't you just go do it yourself?
We could, but we find that opening possible... We're curious about your group.
Hey,
Can I try
Alright.
to break through and use my telepathy on this guy to
Yeah.
read what he's
do
thinking?
that. Do that. Yeah.
You read what he's thinking, and the words you get are the ones that he says. It seems that he's probably been trained to resist mind reading.
What
In
about
fact,
the cat?
actually- Are you going to try to mind read the cat?
Yeah.
All right.
That says piss.
You-
shit fard.
You
Come.
peer into the mind of the cat, and it feels as if you've just fallen into a large dark pit trap. You get this that feels like your guts go up into your throat, and you try to see, but you can't make out anything. You just feel wriggling and hunger, and as you try to look around, you see nothing at all except for everything. In fact, you see you're in a room at one point with 5 90-degree angled corners, and silken threads go through it, and as you look through the silken threads, you're sliding down a slippery, nasty slide into the gaping maw of something, and you take 1 harm of psychic damage and are shot back into your body.
Yeah. I kind of like fall on the hood of the car, not on the hood, but like against the car, and just.
The councilman says, "Yes, I wouldn't attempt to do that if I were you." All you guys, this all happened in a moment for you guys, but he falls down and looks very tired. He says, "As I was saying, if it's not enough for you guys to investigate this, just this carnival has been known for disappearances of its patrons over the course of its existence. But get us the object in that wardrobe, and we are willing to pay you $10,000.
What's the object called?
What's it look like?
You'll know it when you see it."
Okay,
Fucking this
shitbag.
dude.
Just tell us.
He says, "Just be careful. We know for certain that one of the carnival staff died just by moving it.
What a pussy.
All we know is it's magical in nature, but we desire its contents." And he says, "With that,
Okay.
I believe our business is done."
Alright. I'm gonna start ringing my boss.
Okay. He walks away, and the cat follows after him. And as you look at the cat, you notice that its shadow, even though there's not that much light, its shadow is very distinct. And its tail has 8 more tails than the cat has. And they disappear to an alley and
That's
are gone.
9 lives.
All right.
God.
I'm
So
calling my boss, bro.
okay.
I wanna see him.
I kind of just lay on the parking lot for a minute. Lay in the parking lot.
All right.
Kind of try to clear my head.
It rings once, and then you hear what?
Okay, so you know those power bottom masks, the fox ones with the white and the like the little bit of red on it.
Cut to the
you know?
chase.
Anyways, so a guy wearing one of those and a red tie and a yellow suit showed up
Yellow
at
suit.
the place we were told to go. Yep. He said he represented an organization. He wouldn't tell us who.
Find out their
And he said
motivations. Keep me updated. And he hangs up.
This fucking asshole. I was just about to tell him they're I'm gonna call him back.
He doesn't answer. You go straight to
This
voicemail.
guy. What does his voicemail sound like? You've reached Dick Paul McRichard Nuts.
It just says "get to fucking work," and then it beeps like you could leave a message.
Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna hang up.
All right. Jacqueline, do you have anything to add?
Just observing and taking in the information.
All right. What will you guys do?
I'm gonna go meet up with the sec team, I guess.
I'm gonna talk to Smiley on the parking lot floor.
He is looking directly at you, hanging over your body, staring intently with a wide grin.
I want to ask him if he senses any malicious intent from the order, something that he would like.
His eyes grow wide and his grin widens more.
Okay, thank you.
The fuck? Who are you talking to? You fucking weirdo.
No, I didn't say that out loud. That was all in my head.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, and I get up. All right. Let's go meet up with your friends.
Just so you know, Cornelius, your sect won't really have anything to add as far as information. They're only like a military strike type team.
Yep, that's why I'm grabbing them.
Okay. All right, you meet up with them outside of town. They have set up a small campfire. There is a tent.
Nice.
You guys have any
Nice.
food?
You guys walk up to the campsite. It seems deserted. But there is an opossum on a stick over the fire.
I'm gonna whistle for them in the code whistle.
You hear rustling behind you as 3 men come out with flintlock pistols trained on you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cornelius, you know these guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Their
Look at them.
their lips are sewn shut.
Oh my god, really? Are they?
Uh, is that normal?
I don't like Deadpool sewn shut.
Yeah,
Oh, all right. So they can't talk.
they have
Damn it.
shaved heads, and they're wearing like half plate armor. At their at their waists are swords, and you can see there's probably like each of them have like 4 or 5 flintlock pistols on their person.
I was expecting someone that looked a bit normal, but fuck me.
These are your units that are given to you
If
by
I
your
take them-
religious sect.
If I take them into town, it'll raise suspicion, won't it?
Fuck yeah.
Well, tell them we're cosplayers.
That doesn't work. That never works.
There is blood coming from their mouths, and their eyes are very. It looks like, honestly, it looks like they might have been lobotomized.
Oh, fuck.
Do they recognize me as their master? How can I make them do that? Do I remember anything about these specific types of units from the sect?
You don't recognize them at all. In fact, you've met very few people from your sect. Like I said, it's very compartmentalized. But this team was given as a reward from your last mission.
So I know that this is my team, and I don't know. Is it just a bunch of fucking tweakers?
You know these are definitely not these. This is where your team was when you called them
No
and told them where to
tweakers would
go.
have swords and 5 flintlock pistols each.
And
This is just
yeah,
this is just fucking hilarious.
so
I'm
they
just
put their
imagining it.
flintlock pistols away, and they kind of stand at attention and don't do anything.
God damn it. I just wanted people that could talk.
If your mouths are sewn shut, why were you cooking the possum?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they were making it for us. And I look at one of them and I ask them, "Are you supposed to be my new team?"
He just stares at you.
They just stare.
Oh my god.
I say Neil.
You don't know that's his
Yeah.
name.
No,
You kn-
I just say Neil. You know, like, you know.
They get down on one knee.
Oh, okay. Yep. This is it. This is it.
Charlie
This is a
Hey guys.
Charlie speaks
group
up and
of
says,
people you work for.
I don't really like this. What is happening?"
I think this is the team I was promised.
They're a little scary.
See, Charlie, this is what happens when you disobey your
Oh.
mentors,
Oh,
you get
no.
lobotomized, your mouth sewn shut, and you
Hey,
get
do we
turned
know
into a
the name of
drone.
You mean this could have happened to me when they found the anal beads?
Yeah, if I didn't step in and say something and say that you could be saved.
Oh, geez, I won't do it again, I swear.
Uh, is there any like features about them that are different, or are they all kind of the same looking, like clones?
All of their heads have been shaved. They're different people. They're not clones or anything. Their mouths are sewn shut, and it looks like there's stitching around their neck. Possibly their vocal cords were ripped out.
Right, so they can't speak at all.
No.
All right.
Do they know sign language?
Ooh, can I roll to see if they have sign language?
Do you know sign language?
Um, yes.
I
Uh,
know sign language.
Kay would know sign language, yes. You can
Okay.
try.
All right. I'm gonna roll.
You don't need to roll.
Okay.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
know sign language,
try.
but Kay does.
Okay. I'm gonna say, does anybody know sign language? It looks like they can't speak.
I know sign language.
Can you sign to them, hello, have you been waiting long, or something like that?
Okay, I'm signing.
As you sign, their gaze doesn't leave Cornelius's. It seems like they're just sitting there waiting for orders.
These are
Well,
literally,
They some
they
they
are
can hear.
lobotomized. They are not capable of intelligent thought.
Oh, is that what lobotomized means?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have their cerebral cortex cut out. Quickly,
Oh,
Austin, do I know the name of the circus? Do we know? Can I? I'm gonna look up like Lawrence on my phone and see like if I
Yeah.
can find out
So you
any
Google
information.
circuses near me, and one comes up, and it's the Circuit de la Rue.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to their website and figure out their travel schedule.
Yeah. So you click on their website, and it's very like AOL, like old school internet. It's definitely not kept up, and it just has like little pictures and then like text, and it's got on like a blue background, and it's got like weird like clip art on it.
Mhm.
Looks like it was made in like the fucking 70s, and it just says, "Come to the Circuit de la Rue, fun and games for all. Cotton candy in exclamation mark, balloons exclamation mark. Come see the amazing flying dwarves. Come see Clippers the clown. Come see Ringmaster, what was Milton, the lion tamer extraordinaire. Come see Madame Foresight. Read your future! Exclamation mark. And it says, coming to a town near you soon! Exclamation mark.
Now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna set my location to Chicago. I'm at circuses near me.
Nothing comes up.
No. Okay. Well, that's a dead. Okay. Well, it was just a thought. Whatever.
Oh, and it also says kids free admission.
Oh, weird. That's strange for a circus. Okay, well, Cornelius,
yeah.
how expendable are these guys?
I'm I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say very expendable.
You're
Well,
probably
we need
correct.
to get a wardrobe open, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah. So there's an issue here. Is there any other features aside from the sewn mouth and anything else?
Besides the
That are
stitches, the shaved head, them wearing half plate, like medieval armor, carrying a lot of flintlock pistols, and all of them have long swords on the side of their waist. They look pretty normal.
okay.
They look human,
Yeah.
kinda.
I mean,
Piss
I
on
really-
it. No one's gonna ask questions. We're at a circus, dude.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna. I mean, we could at least try to put some robes on them.
Okay, you got any makeup? Jacqueline, sorry. Keep saying.
Yeah, let me check my backpack.
You check your backpack, and you do see a very unused makeup kit. You always forget to use it.
Here you go. That's all I have.
Let's paint clown faces on them.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Okay,
I tell them to hold still and allow
sit down.
them.
Don't sit down. Crisscross applesauce.
All
I
right,
tell
they,
them to sit down and kneel again.
all right, they do so.
I tell them to hold still.
They do so.
All right. My motion for Dick Nuts to start painting.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about this.
You know how to paint clown face. Clown face.
Well, yeah, but I've only
Go
ever
on.
seen it done on porn sites.
Well, just do it like you've seen on there.
Okay. Walks up and he paints immaculate clown faces on them. It's very well done. Although they are all sad-faced clowns.
Oh.
It would make sense.
Okay.
All right. Good job.
Let's shuffle them to the car.
Okay, and I tell them to stand, and well, we need to put robes on them.
They have a vehicle that they came here in. It's a Ford Taurus, with very tinted windows.
So the sect that only uses flintlock weaponry and swords.
Austin, they're lobotomized. Can I at least have one guy that's like emerges out of the bushes that's cognitive? It's like, oh hey, you found my drones.
Nope.
I'm here to help you, brother.
No, dude, they're lobotomized.
They can't drive, Austin.
You're part of a religious sect with dubious motives that's completely compartmentalized. You're starting to question why you're even in this sect. Especially after
Okay.
seeing this, but you're kind of too far in now.
I'm pretty sure I knew that like as soon as they started hazing me sexually.
And do keep in mind that you have used 2 luck points, so maybe this has something to
Cornelius.
do with it.
Just tell them to give you the keys.
All right. Well, we could just I tell
You
I
do
point at
notice that one
them.
of the doors is open, and it looks like there's blood inside.
Oh my god, they
Okay.
took a fucking Uber and they murdered the fucking person.
Maybe they just killed the. I go, hey Jacqueline, go check out that Ford Taurus over there. The door open. Go
I
look at
walk
it.
over. Oh, geez.
Yeah, there's a dead person back there, and it looks like they had hot wired the car.
Holy shit! So they're lobotomized, but they're that fucking smart cognitively, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're highly
Alright.
trained soldiers. They're just not meant to
okay.
be anything
I
more.
think I know why I'm staying in this sect, Austin. It's because they can pull shit like this. All right, so I tell one of them to stand up and say, I tell him to go find me some robes for each of them.
He walks into the forest.
Okay, so we're gonna stay here. All right, just for the night. All right.
All right, you guys
And we're
stay
gonna
there.
go over what we already know.
About 4 hours later, he returns, and he has some robes. You do notice a shard of glass sticking out of his shoulder. And they don the robes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the glass out of his shoulder.
You do so, and it doesn't look like he feels any pain.
What a badass. I'm naming him Rick. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that Ford Taurus there. Is there anything else in the camp that it looks like they brought with them that they set down that looks important to them or something like that?
So what you've gathered after sitting here, it looks like the campsite was like a bait thing. When they actually go to sleep, they just go into the forest and lay like on the ground like vampires. And yeah, it looks like the campsite was just a bait for anyone who would wander by, and presumably they would just, as they came out of the forest behind you when you guys walked up. Honestly, it's a good thing you said something, because they might have just tried to slit your throats.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell them to keep their heads down and march and follow me and get in the back of the El Camino.
They all put their heads down as far as physically possible, while keeping their eyes forward.
Nice.
They don their hoods and they look like fucking weirdos.
Nice. All right. Charlie, I need you to paint a clown face on me as well.
Oh boy! All right, here we go. He paints a sad-faced clown on you.
All right, and then I paint one on Charlie, except it doesn't look as good. It looks like a kiss face.
Yeah, looks kind of bad. All right.
Yeah.
It is morning. All right, where are you guys going?
I think we should head into town, and I'll just kind of stay with these guys, you know.
All right.
Or wait, no. Should we take the Ford Taurus, or should we just?
I think
So
we should just wait till the evening and then go to the circus and then steal the shit.
yeah, unless you put them all like in your trunk, you'll need them to drive the Ford Taurus, because between you got 4 with you. You could probably fit one in the middle, but you have to fit 2 in the trunk if you guys were all going to take your car. You all probably wouldn't fit in the Ford Taurus.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's only 7 people. You can put 7 people in a Ford Taurus.
nah, I don't think
Exactly.
so. Well, you can fit 7 people in an El Camino because of the bed.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They have to like lay down in the back.
All right. Well, they're gonna be scary clowns, so we're gonna. Fuck. I could stay here, and you guys could drive into town and get information, and then we could just wait till nighttime.
That's a wonderful idea.
Okay. All right. I'll stay here with the gremlins. I order them to get out, and I tell them to start making a adobe hut.
They start
And
cutting trees down immediately.
no, it's not what I said. I said adobe hut, not a fucking log cabin. You
It's
know,
for
where
the
they make-
roof.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not gonna step in on it.
All right. As they start chopping down trees for limbs to use as the roof of the adobe hut, you two go into town, where it's bustling with activity, presumably because of the circuses in town.
All right, Jacqueline. I don't know why we came here. I just kind of wanted to get away from that.
Yeah.
So I say we're gonna go scout out the circus, see if we can't see anything, and then
Okay.
tonight we shall strike. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're gonna head to the circus. I'm gonna stop at a gas station, get a breakfast burrito, and then we're gonna go to the circus.
Ooh, the breakfast burrito. Very nice. You get yourself a breakfast burrito. It costs $3. And as you eat
Dope.
it, you're like, I'm definitely gonna have to shit soon. All right, let me get this tent layout here. Okay. All right. All right. So you guys reach the circus. It's kind of like out of town, like in a forest a little bit. You pull up. There is a large tent. So it's like old town circus. It's got like faded red and white stripes all around it. There's a ticket trailer out in front. There are a bunch of like booths out in front of this large tent. Some have balloons. There's balloon carts. There's like some food carts. There's a couple of like Rick Carnival games. You can see in the back of it, there's all the like the trailers for that where all the carnies live in, and it's like set up in a caravan. There's a flatbed trailer back there. You can see, and you pull up and you park your car. There's a lot of people out. There's kids. People are having fun. They're eating, playing games. What time is it? You guys left in the morning? Is it like... So it's probably like 10 o'clock. It's mostly families with kids out right now. The main attraction, the main show doesn't start till 6, you see, on the venue. But there's still games and people are still having fun and whatnot.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around, just kind of get a feel, use my sight, see if I can sense any magic from like the wardrobe or just anything at all.
Yeah, as you look around, there is magic, kind of like on all the buildings around here. And there's like on the ground, you do see like little sigils and whatnot. Where magic
cool.
is radiating from. The nature of the magic, you're not really sure, but there's definitely magic afoot around here.
All right, cool. So I'm getting some heavy magical vibes, Jacqueline.
Oh.
The
Like
circus
what?
is I don't know. The circus isn't what it seems. It's obviously connected to something, you know,
Yeah.
some order or cult or magic sect or I don't know, something. They have something going on here. But
As you guys are walking around, the children are playing, and you catch a very strange sight. Have you ever seen like the clowns that walk on stilts?
Yeah.
Well, there's one of those, except the legs are very... How should I put this? They're very organic in their movement, but they're very tall. And his arms are also very extremely long. If he was to stand up tall and put his elongated arms up, he would probably stretch to be almost 30 feet long. And as he walks around, his arms, which are long and gangly, and they kind of just go down, he's like walking on all fours sometimes, and he's holding balloons and handing them out to children. It's a clown. He has a big, huge red nose. His hair is like dark black, and it goes down to his shoulders, and his head's bald up here. He's got a white face with makeup, with a big smile painted on, and it seems to get even like 2 inches taller when he smiles, a big toothy grin as he hands balloons to these children.
Ooh, I don't like that. That's
We
what
could go get some balloons.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm not going near that thing. Do I sense any magic coming from him?
Nope, no magic.
Just a freak. Genetically mutated fella.
And he goes, and there's a bunch of kids that come around. He says, "Hey, you guys look like you're having fun. My mom bought me a clown-shaped lollipop looking like me here at the circus, and you know what? It sure did taste funny." And all the kids go, "Whoa! He said the thing!" And then they all just kind of laugh, and a couple of them get a little scared and run away. He's like, "Don't go too far. I'm gonna start a clown shoe business, but it's no small feat."
I'm gonna walk away. I don't like this thing.
You walk away. You turn around, and as you walk away, you kind of like look, and there's a ticket booth near the entrance of the big tent. And you see a man in a trench coat with a very disproportionate head. He's got a little hat on, and he's kind of like handing out tickets to people.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
You walk up to him, and the arms he has are extremely small. Like, they're very short. Like, they're like maybe 2 or 3 feet long. And he says, "How many do you want?"
How much for 2 tonight?
2 for the big show. That'll be $5 each. Adults, I'm sure. Kids are free admission.
Yeah.
All right, 2. He said he takes $10 from you and gives 2. He rips off 2 admit 1 tickets and gives you both of them. He says,
So, you got quite the show going on here.
"Oh, indeed, best show in the state, best show in town. You just got to show up on time." That's right.
What, how you make, you know, that tall guy over there, all this stuff seems so real, you know?
Oh, everything's real. Here in the Circuit de la Rue, we're all freaks, and we are here for your entertainment. That's Clippers the Clown. He's not very funny, but he's got a lot of very good abilities. Just don't tell him I said that. The kids love him. Well, most of them.
Where's he from?
I never asked. He never told. And he kind of opens up his trench coat, and you see that he's a little person, a dwarf, and he's standing on 2 little person's shoulders. Except the 2 little people underneath him, their eyes are milky white, and it looks like they're blind. It's like, "We're the amazing flying dwarves. We're the acrobats here." But we double up as the admission tickets during the day. Ticketeer.
How are those fellas down there doing?
One says, "Shut the fuck up," and the other one says, "Yeah, I'll fucking skin you alive, you cunt." And then he's like, "I'm the one who usually does the talking."
I can
Name's
see
Doug.
it. You're just so charming.
Name's Doug. Those are my
Wow.
brothers, Dylan and David.
Nice to meet you, Doug. Dylan, David, it's a pleasure.
Underneath here, "I'll fucking kill you."
All right. Well, thank you. I will. I'll be sure to not be late.
You look
6
like
o'clock,
you're
right?
you look like you're from out of town.
Yeah. You know, circus draws in people from all over.
Well, if you ever need a place to stay, you can always stay here. Dinner's for free.
Well, we'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
Everywhere we end up, all the hotels end up getting stocked up. It's a big deal, you know. So
Of course.
we'd be delighted to have you over for dinner. I think I speak for us all. Us freaks got to stick together, right?
Right. All right. I will be seeing you.
All right. We'll go over to Kay. You are approaching Clippers the Clown. As you approach, he kind of stands up and looks over, and he puts one long arm down and kind of like gets down to your level with a toothy grin. She's, "Want a balloon?"
Yes, please.
All right. I'm glad you came over. I had to quit my job at McDonald's. The boss was a fucking clown.
Oh, you're so funny. Thank you for the balloon. How'd you get into the business here?
He's
Oh,
the guy dealing with the meth.
oh, how did I get into business, right? Well, I guess you could say I fell into it.
Well, that must have been a big fall.
Oh, you know what they say about big falls?
No.
They fucking hurt until you get back up again. And he gives you a toothy grin.
He is absolutely the worst.
So,
Oh,
in fact, did you hear the one about the naughty clown who ran away with the circus?
no.
A big toothy grin comes out. The ringmaster made him bring it back.
Oh, you're full of good jokes. You're very good at your job. All right. Well, thank you for the balloon.
Anytime. And he hands you a little yellow one, and he gets up on his stilts and walks away and brings out a long arm as some kids are waving up, and he picks one up and he puts it on his shoulder and he walks through the crowd, and some of the kids run away, but some flock towards him.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna go meet up with Hal.
All right, you meet back up with Hal. You pass by carnival games. Like I said, it's mostly kids and families this early.
I want to play the game where you throw the rings on the bottles.
All right, yeah. There's ring bottles, and there's like kind of like an angsty teenager. He's kind of sitting up there, and he's like, "Welcome to the ring and bottle, whatever. You guys want to play?"
Yes, one ring, please.
He's saying $3.
Shit. There you are.
So he takes the $3 and gives you a ring.
I'm gonna throw it and then like guide it onto the.
Oh, with your
The box.
telekinesis? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You do it and it lands. He's like, "You want a small prize or do you want to double up for a medium?"
We might as well double it up, right?
He's like, "All right, $3, sir."
$3. Yeah.
All right. He takes the $3 from you.
Same thing.
All
Throw
right.
it.
You
It's
throw
on.
you throw
on
it,
the same bottle.
and it lands on the same ball. He's like, "Wow, you're pretty good at this."
I grew up around a carnival.
Indeed. Do you want a triple or nothing for a large prize?
Let's go ahead.
All right, and you throw it again, and this time when it goes to the bottle, it gets knocked down. It should have landed on there, but it didn't. He's like, "Ah, tough luck. You can always try again."
All right. Well, it was a pleasure, sir. Thank you.
Anytime. And he kind of like leans back and looks at the magazine that he's reading.
Yeah, this place is not what it seems.
And
Jackie.
it looks like he's reading. He's literally reading a Playboy just at this fucking carnival.
Jackie.
Nice.
I think they know that I'm.
You see a large leg go in between you guys as Clippers the Clown walks over you, and you hear him say, "What do you call a cute door? Adorable!" And all the kids laugh, and some scream in terror and cry in corners as he walks by.
We'll talk about this once we leave. Do you need anything else here, Jackie?
No, I have my balloon. I'm good.
All right.
You guys,
Any luck on the game?
No, that was a shit show.
and so as you guys leave, you do notice that in the back you hear a roar, and there are two lions in a cage in the back. One female, one male. The male is massive with a huge mane, and they stare at you as you leave.
Oh my god, I don't like this place. Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave, and I'm gonna talk to her while we're walking out.
Okay.
There's so much magical presence there, and you saw how those creatures moved, right? Or that fucking clown.
Yeah.
That was
Wait.
not.
Is there anything weird about my balloon before you continue?
Is there?
What was that?
Is their balloon emanating any magical vibe?
No, it's just a yellow balloon. Presumably,
No,
it has helium in it.
Presumably. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
But all those grounds and all those buildings had like sigils and like it's like they're trying to like it's either residual, like it's coming off of them, or it's or like they put it there. I don't know.
It's not like the grounds itself.
No, it's definitely coming from the buildings, and I didn't sense it on that clown, which is strange because he obviously wasn't like, you know.
Yeah.
And then
What about the dwarf you were talking to?
I didn't sense anything from. I didn't really check with
No
them. Sorry.
magic.
That was,
You didn't see any
yeah, no
magic
magic.
coming off of any of the people or anything. It just seemed like the buildings and just kind of like the area around, like there was like a field or something. A
Yeah,
magical.
it felt like it was very strong in the carnival area, but not on any of the people. But the dwarf said something strange to me. He said freaks like us have to stick together. So I think they were able to somehow tell that I'm a telekinetic.
Okay. Interesting. Wait, how much do I know about what you have going on?
Just
I
what
feel
you've seen.
Okay.
I mean, you can. I'm obviously a telekinetic. That's about it. I don't
Yeah.
really talk about where I get it.
Yeah, you did see him like
Okay.
fling people through windows.
Yeah.
True. True.
And as far as you've noticed,
And I grabbed that shark lady and threw her against a wall and held her there.
yeah, and you have seen him like kind of like stare off in the distance, presumably at someone you couldn't see, which was a little odd. But he always looks so tired that maybe he's just zoning out. You don't know.
Interesting. Cool. Okay. Well, have you ever had experiences with people like that before?
Uh, freaks. Genetic, abnormalities. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but usually you can sense some sort of magical vibe on, magical power or essence on them. But with these, yeah, they all seem like naturally that way, which is strange. Or maybe I don't know. I don't know if maybe the ground that they were on was giving them. I don't know. Whatever.
As you guys discuss, you reach back to the meeting point where you see Cornelius in looking at you through a window of a newly constructed adobe hut.
Morty, they made the Adobe hut, Morty.
The adobe hut is actually meticulously made. They use some of the pine trees as the roof, and they have gotten the mud already up and dried on the walls, making a very nice little living area.
Nice. All right, so we have a place to chill, just in case. So how far away is the circus?
It's actually also on the outside of town, so it's only like a 15-minute drive.
What if I had to run?
If you had to run, it'd probably take you about an hour.
All right. All right. So, what'd you guys see?
A lot of magic around the circus, and a lot of genetically abnormal peoples. And I should have won that bottle ring game, but it's like something pushed my ring off as I was guiding it on.
And what do you know about that kind of thing?
I don't know. I mean, it's
You didn't
like
see
I said.
you didn't see any magic. It was probably just rigged somehow physically.
Yeah, I don't know. I have my suspicions, but otherwise, yeah. I mean, all the magic just kind of stemmed from like the area and like the circus itself, not the people. You know.
Yeah.
So they just
Wow.
seemed like genetically, abnormal.
Did you talk to anybody?
Yeah, we talked to a dwarf. I got us 2 admission tickets. I'm thinking me and
Did
Jack
you say
Lynn.
anything in specifics that was weird to you?
He said, I'm getting there. I got us 2 tickets for me and Jacqueline. But as I was leaving, he told us that, they have free dinner, and that freaks like us have to stick together. Strange.
Oh.
That he may have sensed
Okay.
something. But
Are you a freak of some sort, or do you are your parents cousins? Like, what do you mean?
I'm a telekinetic.
Oh,
Cornelius.
okay.
Yes.
All right. So they somehow could tell. All right. Well,
Or they
how
just
about
said
this?
it. I don't know. It could
How
it
about
could be.
how about we go back, all right, for their dinner or whatever that we got invited to, and see if they'll accept these 3 clowns I have here. Or
What time
4.
did he give me a time for the dinner?
Well, so the show starts at 6. You can assume that it's probably after the show.
Oh, okay. Well, me and Jacqueline are gonna go watch the show, and then what I was thinking is that you guys, since we're watching the show, we'll at least have access to the main tent, and from there maybe I can sense something with all the chaos going on from the show, and we can maybe find the artifact, and then, you and your guys go get it. You feel me, Cornelius?
All right. Is it so you said it's outside of town, so we can probably just like, chill till I get a call or something. And then we'll just probably hang out in the woods.
What's your number? Let me put your Nokia number in your phone.
Right, I swap contact information with Hal.
All right.
And we load up in the El Camino, and I'm gonna look for a place to park the El Camino on the side of the road, and then like kind of trudge through forest and make a camp nearby the circus.
So I'm just gonna throw this out there. Wouldn't you want Jacqueline and Hal to use the car that isn't stolen and has blood in it?
What? The El Camino? Well, oh wait, yeah, you're right. Well, we're gonna all a carpool there. I'm just gonna get like a 20-minute walk away. They can walk 20 minutes. It's not like fucking Jacqueline's wearing high heels or anything, right?
So you're gonna park the car
You-
20 minutes
Cornelius.
away when it.
Just
Well.
take
What about my
the Taurus, and me and Jacqueline will go in the Camino, and
Yeah,
that's that.
sure.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So is the plan to park 20 minutes away then, and then walk to this place?
Yes.
Not for me. We're just gonna go in.
Yeah, but not
and
for them.
Okay.
They're gonna do a normal park or whatever.
All right. All right.
Hopefully
so
the valet isn't a weirdo too.
I don't think there's a valet.
I'm gonna get a note in my El Camino saying, "Dirty Rungus and the boys have had a good time in your El Camino."
all right.
Dirty Rungus.
Anyways, so you guys make your way over, and you get there, and the show is happening. There's a lot of cars. You find a parking spot, but the field next to this is just jam packed with cars.
Damn, B.
You guys make your way to the front desk, where you see Doug is collecting tickets from people. It says, "Come on in. The
I'm gonna
best
go take
show
my
in
pills."
town."
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk up. Doug, my good pal.
Ah, yes. Good to see you again. Glad you came for the show.
Glad to see you. I hand him my tickets.
Very good. He like rips the admit side of it off and then gives it back to you and says, "Have a good time."
What time's that dinner?
Oh, it should be ready about 8:00. Table will be set at 7 though.
Sounds great.
So show up anytime between then.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. You guys enter the big tent. As you walk in, you see there's a large. It's like a big arena. It's grass, but in the middle there's a stage that has a lot of sand in it, and it has little platforms in it, like little cylindrical little platforms. There are bleachers, 3 sets of bleachers around it. on the far right, you can see there's a large curtain that goes around, leading towards the exit. That's kind of towards where the artist trailers were. To your left, you see a concession stand that has merchandise, balloons, cotton candy, that sort of thing. On the right, you see a beer and wine canopy. It's kind of enclosed. You can't really see in it, but there's someone operating it there. And then behind, so there's three bleachers around this big circle. And behind the middle one, behind that, there's a large sort of like AV station where all the lights are, and there's like big spotlights and whatnot pointing towards towards the stage, and they're kind of like there's people there moving them around and whatnot. And then yeah, there's two exits outside the tent on either side of it to your left behind there, and there's another exit on the other side of the tent, and then there's the curtain exit that's kind of connected towards the big stage.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna try to use my sight and see if it's stronger in here.
No, it's about the same. You don't see anything extraordinary. All the people seem to be not magical in origin. Everything looks fine, except for, of course, the general magic around the area, but it's not super strong.
Cool. All right. Well, let's take a seat, Jacqueline, and we'll watch this show. See if we can spot anything suspicious.
All right. Which bleachers will you guys be seating on?
Right in the middle, right under the AV thing.
All right. So you guys take a center bleacher stage, looking out towards this big ring. The lights are going on. People are talking. There's not as many families as there was this morning, but you still see some kids and a lot of teenagers and people sitting here looking at, they're eating popcorn and looking around. Anything you want to do before the show starts?
Jacqueline, you need any snacks?
How long until the show starts?
Some fun
Well,
news, Jack.
it's about 6:02 now, so it should start any second.
Oh, no, I'm okay, thank you.
All right, yeah, we just wait.
All right. So you guys wait, and then all of a sudden the spotlights turn off, and the curtain opens up a little bit, and you see a man walk out. He is wearing a red suit, a big red suit with a red sort of kind of like those '90s little like tadpole looking decals on it. I forget what the fuck they're called. And then he has a large top hat, which is red with little like diagonals, like pie slices on them of like red and white alternating. And he sports a very fine mustache that is kind of twirled up and waxed, and he has a very pointy short beard underneath him that is very red in color. And he comes out, and he has a whip, and he comes out, and he's got one of those like old-timey megaphones. He says, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Circuit de la Rue. Leave your troubles at the door. You don't need them anymore. Come and take a ride and stay along for the surprise. Tonight we have all the people you love. We have Clippers the Clown, the Flying Dwarves, Madam Forsyte, and all the people you might want to see tonight. So stick around and have a good time." And he kind of bows, and the spotlights circle around the rings, and the crowd cheers, and they're like, "Woo, woo, woo, woo!" And the lights turn off, and then they turn back on, and Ringmaster Milton is gone, and out comes a very trench-coated figure out to the main stage. And it looks like while the lights were off, they put in a bunch of like acrobatics equipment. There's a tightrope that came in, and there's what the fuck are they called? The little
Trapeze?
yeah, the trapeze. We got trapezes in there, and they come in, and the trench coat opens, and the three dwarves hop out, and the two blind ones listen to the orders of the one that can see, and they all start doing different trapezes, and they're walking along the tight ropes, all on each other's shoulders, and they're pretending like they're gonna fall, but they don't, and the crowd's very engaged, and they go woo woo woo, and then out of the back entrance, two lions leap out onto the stage, and everyone gasps, and they start going back and forth, and they go underneath the trapeze, and they start like clawing upwards towards the flying dwarves, and everyone's gasping, and out comes Ringmaster Milton with his whip, and he starts whipping at the lions, and they roar, and they bat at him, and he's going, no, don't panic, people. I fed them only yesterday, and they start like going back and forth, and one of them charges at your guys' stand, but stops short of the ring, and he roars, and all the kids are like, oh no! And then one of the dwarves falls off the trapeze, and everyone's it's a very, very spectacular show. At one point, one of the lions charges Milton, and he dives out of the way, and he whips at it, and it goes, ah! And then he says, don't worry, folks, it'll be fine. And one of the tigers comes up behind him and opens up its mouth like it's about to bite him in the back, and he turns around and sticks his head in its mouth, and it just stays there, and he goes, see, nothing to worry about. And then as that goes on, you see a familiar slender figure reach out of the back of the curtains, and its hand goes over one of the flying dwarves, and he's looking around, and the kids are pointing and saying, look out, look out, look out. And he's looking around, and then the hand grabs him, pulls him back, and everyone screams, and then Clippers the clown comes in with the flying dwarf on his back, and he starts telling jokes. He tells horrible, horrible jokes that everyone helps.
I'm gonna text Cornelius to move in and take a look around. We don't have the location of the artifact, but just take a look around, try and see what you can find.
Okay.
All right. So the show is going on. So you get to the tents with your cronies in tow.
I motion for them to smile, like with my fingers, like I draw a face with my cheekbones so that they know, and then I smile. I go, smile.
They try to smile, but the stitches, just blood just starts coming out of their mouth as they try to.
Damn it.
You get up there, and you hear Clippers through the tent say, my friend worked at a circus as a human cannibal. When he retired, they didn't replace him. They couldn't find anyone else of the same caliber.
Ha!
Yeah.
I look at my cronies and go, any of you find that funny?
They just stare at you.
Me too. And I continue walking.
All right, so you walk up. No one is at the ticket booth at this moment. It seems like all the stalls and whatnot are cleared out for the show. They're like closed up.
Okay.
You see the trailers on the right side of the building as you come up.
I'm gonna go to one of the stands. I'm gonna take a closer look at it.
Yeah, it's just a stand. Nothing. It's closed up. Everything's been taken out of it. It looks like they're getting ready to move on.
Oh, okay. Is there any buildings that look like maintenance buildings that could store something?
They're not buildings. They're all like trailers.
Trailers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Winnebagos type stuff, and
think I'm gonna go knock on one of the trailers.
All right. So you go back to one of the trailers. You see there's an empty cage one where the lions are presumably kept, but obviously they've been let out. You see another one that says Madam Foresight, and you see two people come out, and one's kind of like rubbing his hand. They're two teenagers, possibly around like 13 or so. It's just a boy and a girl, and they sort of like they kind of like looking at each other a little uneasy, and they sort of walk off into the night.
I'm gonna follow them.
You want to follow them? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They go out to a car and they get in it, and they start it up like they're ready to leave.
Do I have time to stand in front of them and hold out my hand?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
All right. So one of them like looks out and says, what do you want?"
I want to know why you look so distraught, young one. You just left that trailer, and I want to know if something bad happened to you.
Keep in mind, he has the clown mask or the clown face paint.
I do.
Yeah. So he kind of looks like really uneasily at you. He said, it was weird what Madam Foresight told us, and then she pricked my hand, but it was weird, and we're leaving.
What did she tell you? Come on, you can tell me. I'm a friend of children. As you can see, I'm a clown.
Okay,
I beat up bullies.
roll manipulate someone.
Okay.
So that's a roll plus charm.
I have seemed to have misplaced my die. Oh, there, I found it. Okay, so that's 11 plus 0. I have 0 charm.
Okay. Well, he says, all right. Yeah, no, she just said that she's looking forward to having us over for dinner, and that we don't need to worry about our futures as much as we thought. Everything's going to work out. But she said it like really weirdly, and then she like pointed at my hand, and it burnt. And then I looked down, and there's just like this weird thing on my hand, and he kind of shows you hand. And it's like a weird rune.
Weird rune. Do I know anything from my ancient lore knowledge of what that rune could be?
Looks like a GPS
Pagan?
type thing. It's a locating rune.
Oh, okay. I tell him, I say, it looks like a locating rune. Like out loud, I kind of spurt it out. What does he say in response?
So, all right, cool. We're just gonna leave. I don't want to be here anymore.
I tell him to be careful, and if he needs anything, to call my number, and I hand him my little card. It just says my name.
Yeah. So the doors are locked, and he just has like the window like cracked a little bit, so he like kind of grabs it. And he's like, "All right,
nice.
Thank you." And then they drive off.
All right. Make sure you remember he has my number.
I will remember that.
Okay. Next step: cut a hole in the box. So we're going to find a way to enter one of them trailers. Look at the trailer that they came from. You said that was Madam, what's it?
Foresight's. Yeah.
Foresight. All right, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna kind of like see if maybe there's like a peephole I can see her naked or something. I don't know.
All right, so you go up and like the doorway is just a bunch of beads, so you can see inside, and there's someone moving inside.
Going to say hello.
You hear, "Ah, yes, come in. I've been expecting you."
Really? What's my name?
"Oh, Cornelius, you cannot hide anything from Madam Foresight. Come, sit."
Okay. I'm going to order my clown brothers to stay here and to watch the door.
All right, they do. You walk in and you see this old lady. She's got dreadlocks down, and she's a white lady, very gypsy looking woman. She looks about maybe in her 70s, but her hair is still like the same color as it was. And she kind of in the middle. There's this crystal ball with this table around her, a menagerie of cryptic looking items. There's a tarot card set on the table as well as the crystal ball that's been covered by a sheet. And she motions for you to sit across from her. She says, "Sit."
How does my
sit."
sect view pseudoscience?
You haven't really talked to a lot of them, but I mean, they taught you magic, so.
I'm gonna sit down and be like, all right, I'm game.
Good, good. It's nice to see you here. Come at a behest of some mysterious stranger, no doubt.
Oh, mysterious he is not. He is very blunt and about what needs to be done. And I
Well,
can assume you know what I do for a living.
Oh, yes, the magics, of course, of course. Tell me, I know you've come, but why have you stayed?
Well, I want to finish my job for the sect, and I'm not leaving without a certain item.
Ah, yes, the item from the wardrobe. I could give it to you if you want.
You'll reach in there and give it to me.
Oh, I don't need to reach in. It's right here. I have it right here. She pulls out a little box and puts it on. It looks very vintage. She says, but don't open it. It's very dangerous.
What is it?
Oh, well, we haven't opened it to find out. I think it's...
Have you ever opened it?
Oh, of course not. I would never dabble in such strange and angry magics.
Okay, but how do you know it's dangerous if you've never opened it?
Well, Madam Forsyth, of course I know. I'll let you go away from it, but you need to give me $200.
Are you serious? Oh, she's serious.
Yes. She says, you'll get it back anyways. That man was going to pay you, right? I know. I pulled the 9 of pentagrams.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You want me to not open up the box, assume the object is in there, and give you $200 for essentially a box?
What did you expect was going to happen?
I was gonna expect maybe you could show me that the object was in there, and like this could go like a
Oh,
normal
no.
like
This
deal.
is the object. A dark spirit resides in it.
Okay, all right. Can I like use my ancient lore to see if maybe she's lying?
I mean, it's a really old box. It looks vintage.
Do I? Oh, hold on. Maybe I have a thing. Could I do a ritual, an illusion, or something like that to, I don't know, illuminate something?
You can't use anything that would be divination classed.
Oh yeah, right. Forgot. Okay. All right. You want $200 for this box?
$200 for the box you came for.
What
we
if
already?
I just take the box?
Oh well, then you wouldn't leave here alive.
Okay, so you're some type of strong old gypsy woman. I dig it. Yeah.
Oh, all magic users are strong. I mean, look at you. So unassuming. Even your apprentice. Where is he, by the way?
He's probably still at the camp. I didn't tell him to come with.
You actually notice that you don't remember seeing him at the camp at all.
I stand up and go, listen here, you old crony bitch. He's one of the few cognitive retards I could talk to.
Wow. It sounds like he's very important to you. It'd be a shame if something horrible happened to him. Listen,
Okay,
we're
so
all
now
on
you're
the same
forcing
side
me to
here.
buy this fucking box. Doesn't
Yes.
sound like you're on my side.
Look, you're going to get paid for it anyway. We just want to be able to
Give her the money.
continue
I
to...
just give her the money. I just give her the fucking money.
All right, she takes the $200 from you, and then she hands over the box. She says, we don't have the key, but I imagine your purveyors do.
Okay, all right. Where's my fucking thing? Can you tell me where my thing is?
What thing?
No, I asked the lady. Where is Charlie? Where is my thing?
Oh, yes. He's passed out in the cotton candy booth.
God damn it. God damn it! All right, I'm gonna go get him.
All right. You leave Madam Fortune's or Madam Foresight's cabin, and as you leave, your cronies follow behind you. We go back to Kay and Jacqueline and Hal, who are you guys are seeing the grand finale of this very special show, and out comes this old lady with a cane. He says, and now presenting Madam Forsyth, and she goes, ooh, and she comes in and she looks around and she starts raising a bunch of colored glow sticks telekinetically. You see a lot of magic emanating from this old woman, Hal, and she starts spinning them around in various patterns, and everyone's like, whoa, holy, look at it. And someone's like, where are the strings? There's got to be strings. And they're all having an amazing time.
Well, I've seen enough. I'm leaving. This is.
All right. You guys get up to leave, and you exit the door, and where you see Cornelius beating Charlie and like dragging him out of one of the booths.
Thank you, Austin. I appreciate you aptly representing my character.
Yeah. And Charlie's like, I'm sorry. They just said they had candy for me. I just wanted candy.
Kerr, you filth!
Whoa!
What's a sin among the sect?
What's going on?
He's committed another sin. You realize that you've been turned twice lobotomized in the eyes of the sect now, right?
I just ate cotton candy. There's nothing that says we can't eat cotton candy.
You're not supposed to eat that much. It's bad for you.
I did pass out for a while.
He's like a puppy, you know, you just leave the food out and they just keep eating.
Did you get the thing?
I got the thing. He's right here.
He produces a small vintage box of which you see no magical energy emanating from it.
I'm assuming it's a he because there's a spirit in here, and that Foresight lady told me. Is there any magic emanating from this thing?
There isn't shit on this thing.
Can you open it for me?
Well, it's locked.
It's actually unlocked as you try to open it, and there's nothing inside.
I fucking hate you.
So she scammed me for $200.
Yeah, welcome to the carnival.
Motherfucker. They said it was in a wardrobe.
Well,
For
yeah,
one,
I figured the
start
box
with
could
that.
have been
Let's
in a
start-
wardrobe.
No. Listen to me.
Uh-huh.
They said it was in a wardrobe.
Yeah,
you're
this
supposed to
box
be
could have
from
been in a
Madden?
wardrobe.
I'm not done. You're supposed to be from some magical sect from ancient times. You couldn't have sensed anything on this?
I don't have any. No, I don't specialize in that. I can raise the dead if you want. You want to talk to Auntie or something? I can do that.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
What about seeing a dog the ATF may or may not have shot?
Okay, I'm just. Where'd you get this?
That Madam Foresight from over there, and I point towards the trailer.
Okay, I'm going over to your trailer and I'm gonna break
Wait,
in.
before you go, may I discuss something?
What?
You see, in the old times, we were once the sect, wronged by the gypsy people. Do you know what we did to them?
Enlighten.
We burned them at the stake. I'd like to burn these tents, and then search the rubble for this powerful item that should, above all else, probably not be able to
As
burn.
you guys are talking, it looks like the show has ended, and there's a crowd of people leaving the tent.
I don't have time for this. I'm going to the trailer.
Be ye warned. And I look at Jacqueline. What are you going to do?
You want some backup?
I mean, yeah, dude. The more people I have, cognitive, these people can set fires easy. But I'm sure you can do something on your own if you want.
It is
I'm
worth
definitely
noting
going
that
to burn.
there's a lot of people just kind of like hanging out and talking about the show, and there's like a crowd of people that can like see you and whatnot.
I'm gonna
Well-
telepathically while I'm walking away towards Cornelius. If you fucking light one fire, I will throw you as far as my telekinetic ability will let me.
All right, so out of respect for our friend Hal, he says that I shouldn't set any fires, so I won't set any fires because he doesn't want any. But there will be impalement.
Alright, I run to catch up with Hal, see if he needs help or distraction.
All right.
I'm really trying to get to obtain the object.
I'm just gonna listen. I don't want Madame Fortune to know I'm there, so I'm just gonna like hide my fucking key or whatever and just
So,
chill in the
As you
bush.
guys walk over to Madame Fortune's trailer, you do notice a tall figure that disappears into the forest. Looks a lot like Clippers the clown, and it seems like there's like the flying dwarves are on his back or something, and he disappears out of view.
Jacqueline, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Looking
that,
at-
We
okay, we're good.
stick to finding the item, or perhaps go see what's up with that.
If you saw something, let me know, brother. I'll go. Point of
Uh,
direction.
So
You go check it
uh,
out.
Cornelius,
it.
tail them. Cornelius,
I'll
tail
tail
them
him.
with your goon.
All right, I'll tell them.
Follow me.
you guys are startled by a large roar as a lion walks up to you, and Madame Fortune and Ringmaster Milton walk out to greet you. Ringmaster Milton breaks the tension by saying, "Ah, you must be our dinner guests. I'm glad you guys are settling in so nicely.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm glad to be here.
Finally.
Some fellow,
don't mind Lily and Hungry. They're really quite tame. They won't bite you unless I ask them to."
Are they talking to me too?
Yeah.
no,
Okay,
you're
nice.
tailing those shits.
Did I make it through, Austin, or am I talking to them?
They approached you while you were all still talking together.
Okay, I got you. Well, let me introduce you to my 3 clowns. These are all my brothers. This is Honkers, Jingles, and Jangles, and I pointed each of the lobotomized freaks.
All
And
right.
sadly, Cornelius, Honkers, Jingles, and Jangles will not be able to join us tonight, for they have a very tight bed schedule. They have a lot of performing to do tomorrow morning and a long trip ahead of them, so they're going to be heading back to our hotel to get some rest. Me and Jacqueline will be joining you for dinner.
Oh, well, very well. It is a shame they'll miss dinner. Old Madame Forsyte really knows how to serve people.
I'm sure she does.
And he says, "Well,
die
it's
of
really
love."
actually quite amazing you were able to get a hotel today. I mean, the hotels are always stocked full of all our clients as soon as we come into town."
Well, Cornelius and Honkers and Jingles and Jangles there are performers, and they like to keep a tight schedule and plan very far ahead, so they've had this reservation for weeks.
Really, I think it wouldn't be that bad if I had some dinner every now and again.
Fuck up, Cornelius.
No, I haven't eaten in a long time. How about we feed Jingles, and Honkers?
He says, "Well, I've seen a couple of these ones before. They must have pissed off the wrong mafia member. Hey, if you guys need a job, feel free. We have a bunch of
Really?
freaks and fellow friends here. We're all a big family, aren't we, madam?"
I think I'm gonna take you up on that. I'd love to.
Very well. Well, there's still an hour, so if you guys need to go do something whatnot, we've sent out Clippers and the Flying Dwarfs to do some shopping for dinner. It's gonna be great.
Dinner, nice. Could I go with
Tell-
them?
Madame Fortune kind of like looks back and forth because she realized she scammed you out of $200 and didn't realize who you were.
By the way, Madam Fortune, consider that a donation out of good wealth.
Of course it is. I saw it. I first saw it. Such a
whack
generous
job.
soul you are. Madam Fortune slaps her on the back. Ah, this wouldn't take you of your money. I'm sorry. We gotta make a living. Come,
That's
we're
great, I
setting up
love
the
it.
table.
Yes.
Gladly.
All right.
Cornelius, I hate you.
They follow you, and the two lions trail behind you guys, and they kind of like sniff around, and they're looking back and forth. They're setting up a long wooden table. It's very fancy, and you don't really know where it came from, but there it is. There are
Nice.
there's a bunch of like teenagers setting out the table. You notice they all look extremely similar as well.
Sure.
But they're just putting up, and they're making preparations. Nothing's really expected of you right now, so you guys can kind of like talk amongst yourselves or do whatever.
Well, in a small aside, Cornelius, I was hoping to send you and your goons to tail the giant.
I'm not going to deal with that on my own. You saw that fucking thing. I didn't know you were talking about that big towering menace in the fucking trees. No, sorry. I specialize in sea monsters.
Okay.
As big as
Okay.
sea hogs, okay? Those
Yeah,
are like
yeah, I got.
beluga whales. That's as
I
big
can
as
hear
they
you.
get.
Thank you. Okay. It's taking too long.
Don't get me started on the sea goose.
All right, whatever. I go and sit at the table and I try and talk to Milton.
All right. So Milton is sitting at the head of the table, and the two lions are next are both laying next to him. The female has her head on his lap, and he's petting her. This one's name is Lily, and the other one's name is Hungry. The male is. Says, I'm glad to see you're settling in fine.
So, Milton, quite a show you got.
Indeed. We've been doing it for quite a while now. My
And is this
father
all
and
run by you?
my grandfather all did this for their whole life. But yes, I'm the main head honcho, the wingding master, the ringmaster, crowdmaster, and Ponce de Leon's of this fine establishment.
Yes, and you have quite the eccentric arrangement of performers.
Oh yes, there's never a shortage of freaks in these parts, or any parts for that matter. You just gotta dig through the gutters. Always find a nice little gem amongst them. I do
Exactly.
apologize
No.
for Doug, Dylan, and Dave, though. They are rather rude individuals, but
Oh,
can't really blame them.
oh, Doug's a charm. Okay, those other two, they're great too. But I was, really admiring the show, and I don't know, is it always so fantastic wherever you go?
Always fantastic. It wouldn't be a show if it wasn't fantastic.
And Madam Forsyth, where'd you find her?
Oh, Madam Forsyth's been here since my grandfather. I don't know if you know this, but she's quite fucking old.
She seems it. She seems it. Is she fuck it, a telekinetic?
Oh, indeed. You saw her show as well. No
Of course.
strings there, I'm afraid. Only strings you'll find are in the ring game. Can't have
Yes,
people
yes.
winning, of course. How would we make any
course.
money?
Correct. Now, I was just wondering, is there any heirlooms that have survived the long and far-seeing history of this carnival?
Oh, of course. Everything here's borrowed, begged for, or stolen. But you didn't hear from me, of course.
Now, what do you think would be the most precious of all these things?
Oh, of course, my fellow performers. Nothing more
And I
precious
knew you
than
were gonna say
family.
that. We all know that family is important, but without all this production and this ornate everything that you have here, you know, what do you think is the most valuable among that? Besides, of course, your valued performers.
Well, if I can't choose my performers, I'd have to choose myself.
All right, I'm ready for dinner.
All right. Cornelius, Jacqueline, anything you two are doing? Any questions you want to ask Milton or any of the other staff?
Where else do you guys take your circuits?
Oh, we take all kinds and from all different places. We're quite fast travelers as well. Never a dull day here in the Circuit de la Rue.
Oh, where's the next location on your journey?
Well, we won't know till we see the road sign, am I right?
Interesting.
Generally, though, if I'm gonna be a tad more serious, we go by Madame Forsyte's predictions. She always knows a good place that will net us a lot of attention.
Uh-huh. So, you like jazz, Milton?
Jazz, nothing classier. I'm somewhat a swinger myself, if you know what I mean.
All right. So when did your grandfather start doing this?
Oh, well, hard to say. Definitely before the Prohibition. And I'll tell you what, thanks to his stump leg, he never got drafted in any of the wars.
Leg, huh? I look at Milton. Does he have a stump leg?
He's got 2 legs. That you can tell.
All right, all right. What do you think about my brothers here?
Oh,
You have any
well.
questions?
Well, Jacqueline's definitely a card. She looks to be very, very busy, which I do like in a woman. And you're
I'm talking about jingles, honkers.
Oh,
and,
I've met eunuchs before. It's no big deal.
Oh, there's no such thing.
The best part about people like that is they never talk back, you know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
Not that I
They
can
made-
say the same of old Hungry over here. And he goes,
They made it.
and he
Oh,
roars.
gosh. Is that a fucking lion? Is that an actual lion?
Of course it's an actual lion. It wouldn't be a show without realistic authenticity.
Just, I've been to places like these and they like paint donkeys on stripes.
Oh, I would never stoop to such depravity. Only authentic attractions here at the Circuit de la Rue.
How old are these lions?
Oh, well, I think Hungary's going on about 6 years now, but old Lily's been around a tad longer. She's about 8.
Okay. How do
Rather
you
old
get
dogs, if I say so myself.
How do you get the lions?
Oh, well, they've, I have my ways. Have you ever heard of someone called Carol Baskins?
No.
Well, if you ever do, that's where I get them from. Quality animals last a long time. Don't try dating her, though. Take that from me. I learned that the hard way. We don't call them hungry for no reason. Isn't that right? And roar! Fucking roars again.
Okay. Let's get down to our meal, huh?
Right. I do believe that Clippers and the flying dwarves have come back for some ingredients from the grocery store. Madam Forsyte, if you want to go prepare, that'd be great. She says, "Oh, right." And she kind of gets up and starts waddling off towards the tent.
I have to pee. and then I leave.
All right. Says, all right. That's probably a good idea for all of you. Make sure to empty yourselves before dinner. We only eat once a day here, and it's a big feast.
I'll go shit. And I stand up and I go, honkers, jingles, and jangles. Shit. Come with me.
They stand up and they follow you.
Yeah. Charlie, is that the apprentice's name?
Yes.
Cornelius, is there any way that maybe while everyone's busy with dinner, you could get him to go search for the object for us?
Okay. Yeah. I think he can do it. I go to Charlie and I whisper to him as I pass him. I go, find the object, or else you'll be lobotomized.
Oh, fuck. All right. And he scurries off, and as he does, from the tent, you see Clippers the Crown come in, and he's in, the worms crawl in, and the worms crawl out. The worms play pinnacle on your snout. He's sort of singing sort of a haunting lullaby as he exits, and the flying dwarves aren't with him, and he regards you with a toothy smile as he heads towards the table.
Tell him I go, hey, I'm gonna go shit.
Ooh, well, they know about shitting. Don't do it on your shingle or it'll fall off your roof.
oh, yeah. And I go over about 50 feet away from where the table is.
Yeah, you start walking away. He says, they'll eat your eyes, they'll eat your nose as you begin to decompose.
Come and try it, little bitch. I'm like singing my own little song, you know.
Yeah, and he goes off. Jacqueline, what are you gonna be doing?
Is Hal back from the bathroom?
I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm searching. I'm gonna try and get away and see if I can't get towards any of their trailers and like sneak in. And I want to fucking find the thing.
All right. So you guys are gonna head towards the. All right. Cornelius. Charlie does like kind of tug at your shirt before you guys separate. She says, aren't you gonna tell him about the kids? The kids we saw with the fucking rune on their hands.
I know. I Fine. I'll tell them about the rune.
All right.
I go and find Hal.
Oh, they're still there. He addressed you before you guys all left.
Okay. I tell them about the kid. I go, hey, I found this kid. Madam Fortune like burned a GPS rune into the kids, and they left in a
Could you speak up a bit, please?
Okay, so I tell them about the kid with the rune in his hand that got burned in. I say they put a GPS rune in this kid, and they were probably tracking him. I don't know, maybe to eat him. I don't know.
Oh.
They're carnies, so.
Did you didn't recognize him at all among the kids setting the table?
No.
There was kids setting the table.
Yeah, there were teenagers that looked alike.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, was
now-
that one of the kids?
No, it was not.
Can I sense, since I know I'm looking for a locator rune, can I sense it anywhere near here?
You can't see it. Do you want to try to your telekinesis can't help you. Do you want to try a different method?
Can I hunch it?
How does hunch work?
Well, hunch just happens when like if I can tell something bad is going to happen.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, it's your hunches are just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, cool. We're fucked. Okay. I'm just gonna go get ready for dinner. I'm getting ready for a battle.
All right.
I take my coat off, I sit on my chair, and I sit down.
So you're not gonna look for the wardrobe,
No,
or
I'll find it later.
all right, Jacqueline.
There's going to be a reckoning.
What about you?
You don't think it might be important to have this item before some shit goes down?
What was that?
Oh, I was asking how, like, you don't think it'll be important to maybe have this item, like, before shit goes down? Maybe it might be useful.
Which item? Oh, to get the you're gonna look for the actual item.
Yeah, like, well, like, I'm asking him, like, you don't think it might be important if, like, you're feeling like things might get crazy?
Look, we're just going to be digging through trailers looking for this thing. I mean, I can't sense it. I'm not feeling any heavy, this entire place is lighting up right now. And something's about to go down. So I'm just... Best get ready. If you have anything you need to prep, I would say prep it now as secretly as you can.
Take honkers and them out like 20 feet into the bush.
I'm going to...
I'm gonna motion for Charlie to do the same in a bit.
Leave to go back to the car to grab my flamethrower.
All right. You go back to your car. You see one of the flying dwarves exit the tent, and he's got blood on his hands, and he's sort of just like washing it off in like a bucket near the entrance.
Hmm.
And,
Walk
but
by.
you get your
Epic.
flamethrower.
Huh?
But you get your flamethrower. It's out of the car now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait there for a little bit and kind of wait, like, cause I can see from the car.
Yeah, you can see the car. You
Okay.
can see the tent, and you can see down like halfway through this field is the table that's being set up, and you can see people moving back and forth.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait it out back there for a little bit.
Okay. All right. So you guys are just gonna wait for dinner then, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm
just sitting here.
I'm gonna wait in the
Alright.
bushes, kind of.
All right. You guys wait, and there's a bell as Madame Fortune walks out on her cane, and little silver platters are moved out towards the plate and set down on the long table, and she says, "Dinner is served. Now enjoy. I've got to go prepare for our departure." And she kind of like huddles off. And you guys, Kay, you're still by the car. You hear the bell. Gannon and Hal and Corny, you guys are sitting at the table. And
I'm not sitting at the table. I'm in the bushes.
Oh, you're in the
Still
bushes.
taking a shit, remember?
right. Okay. So, Hal, you are at the table. He says, "Well, don't stand around and wait. It's dinner time." And he lifts one of the silver platters, and there's like some sort of like ham that's been like roasted or whatnot, and it's got like little strings around it. It looks very juicy. And he starts carving little slices of it, and he's like, he says, "Oh, you want the light meat or the dark meat? Am I right?" And he asks if you want a slice.
Sure.
All right, he slices you off. He says, "Don't forget the potatoes," and he puts some potatoes down and have some of my homemade jelly as well. Puts a little slide of jelly, and there's a little piece of toast with some ham. No greens, just other than the potatoes. That slice of ham, which looks delicious. And he begins to eat, and he cuts 2 little slices off and throws one to Hungry and one to Lily, and they...
So, is this all locally sourced?
Oh, of course it's a locally sourced. What better joy of travel than sourcing local delicacies? Am I right?
Of course. Now that my friends are gone, you and me can talk real business.
Oh, what do you have in mind? And he eats a piece of the ham, chews on it.
I see that perhaps Madame Forsyth might be ending or getting close to the end of her life.
Well,
And
she's looked that age for as long as I've been around, and I'm like 36.
well, perhaps even with her still around, you could always use the help. And I telekinetically lift my fork and I stab some of the ham off his plate and bring it to myself. I go, another telekinetic.
Oh, impressive, boy. Are you looking for a job?
Well, a job with the right people.
Of course, we can talk pay all we want. But be sure to eat your dinner now.
It's not so much pay I'm looking for, more the culture.
Culture, you'll find no better culture. The only better culture you'll find is in between Doug's toes. And the rest of the people at the dinner laugh, and you look down and they're all just digging in, and you see Clippers the clown pull out a large I guess it's like a drum leg, but it's really huge, like kind of like a mutton thing, and he just starts biting into it with a toothy grin and chewing with his mouth open.
Now, the best thing about a culture, and a great one that you have here especially, is always the cuisine. And it's important for a person like me to make sure there's always the right cuisine around. A cuisine of unfamiliar to most protein.
He says, "Are you implying that you don't like Madame Forsyth's cooking?" He eats again.
I'm implying that I only eat certain kinds of meat.
Well, you'll find no better pig than on our table.
Fuck. I'm gonna try to I don't know. I'm gonna try to manipulate him right here.
You trying to manipulate a person? All right, go ahead and roll.
Well, and I gotta say my thing real quick. I'm looking for I'm prodding that they're cannibals is my goal here, but I'm I'm looking for a certain desired meat that often comes with heavy price to pay if you attempt to acquire it, and it's always hard to find jobs with people who also desire said types of meat.
All right.
Oh shit.
It's plus charm.
There you go. 10 plus or minus 1, 9.
9? All right. He says, "Oh, well, if you want to talk delicacies, you come to the right place, but no point in talking it right now when dinner's already cooked and served. Go ahead, have a bite. I trust you. It's succulent." And he eats more. Honey glazed, if you can believe it. The honey's even locally sourced from local beehives. I'm heard it's all organic, no GMOs.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna take a bite, I guess. Fuck it.
All right, you take a bite and it's deliciously prepared. Tastes like ham. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna eat.
Says there's no better pig than Long Pig. He eats some more. All right, Jacqueline, what are you up to? They're enjoying their dinner. You see Madame Forsyth writing runes into the ground around the site.
Oh, okay. How far? Like, she's not too far from me.
No, she's about 50 feet.
All right. I will leave my flamethrower for a moment and walk over to go talk to her.
All right. She says, "Oh dear. Oh, it's so nice to see you. They've already started eating. You better get over there before Clippers eats it all."
Oh, it's okay. I ate before I came. I was really interested in what you're doing over here, though. I've never seen anything like this.
Oh. Well, since you're such a doll, I'm actually preparing our teleportation spell. We're gonna be going to another town here soon. I'm thinking something Europe. I heard it's been a good summer for wine.
Oh wow, where'd you learn to do such a practice?
Oh, I've been doing this for years, sonny girl. My mama taught me, and her mama before her taught her.
Could you teach me?
Oh, well, of course. It'd take a long time, though.
How long did it take you to learn?
Oh, it took me about... Well, my mama started teaching me when I was 9. I finally picked it up and was able to do it reliably when I was 16.
16.
Of course, that was back in the Prohibition.
Powerful enough to move this whole circus, huh?
Oh, this whole area and everything in it.
Okay, well...
I don't know if you noticed, but all the tires are flat on the Winnebagos, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I did notice that. Okay, well, thank you for talking to me. I think I'll get back with my friends.
Well, if you'll hurry up before dinner's out.
I'm going to go walk up to Hal.
All right, you walk up. Hal is enjoying his fine honey glazed ham.
Okay. Mind if I steal you away from your meal for a moment?
Certainly. What can I do for you?
So I just got done talking to Madame Forsyte, and she was drawing sigils in the ground, getting ready for teleportation.
Fuck this. We need to get through with this. We need to fucking before they leave. All right.
I worry that if we are within the grounds when she does that, we could potentially be taken with them.
Did you see anything at all on your way to your car? To the car?
Just the dwarfs covered in blood.
Where?
That was it. And they were washing it off. And huh?
By the main tent or where?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me. Will you distract them while I investigate?
Sure, I'll come up with something.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the main tent.
As you approach the main tent, you see Mr. Smiley outside the entrance, grinning wildly and excitedly, watching you approach. In fact, his hand comes out and he lifts the curtain for you, and it moves out of your way as he smiles at you with a huge, unnatural, toothy grin.
I give him kind of an uneasy smile.
And he beckons you in, and you go in, and on 2 meat hooks are 2 butchered children. Their skeletons picked clean of meat.
All right, I head back out.
All right, you leave, and you see they're all finishing their meal now.
I'm gonna shoot Cornelius a text that just says, "Wait for the signal."
All right. Beep, 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 beep. Your Nokia goes off, and you see wait for the signal.
Right, I slowly head for the tree line. What, do I see them?
Yes, you see them.
All right, I order all the men to get in kneeling position, and I get my little World War I whistle that my great grandpappy had, and
Alright.
I'm gonna get ready to blow it, and I go, wait on my signal, and I tell them to get their pistols out. I
Okay.
motion to draw.
They pull their pistols out, and then they pull their swords out, and they're ready for combat.
Milton,
Ah, my friend, welcome back.
Milton, I'm afraid you haven't been all that honest with me.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm nothing but honest.
You didn't let me know that we were enjoying such a fine delicacy tonight.
What? Of course I did.
No, no, no. You implied that this was ham.
No, I said it was long pig. I told you Madam Fortune was good at serving people. I can't imagine what you would have thought. Oh, well, now that I think, maybe that was a tad misleading. That's my
Damn
bad.
it, I'm gonna telekinetically grab him and slide him down the table.
All right, well, go ahead and roll on the telekinesis table.
It's on my phone. I have to.
Yeah, I got you. Just go ahead and roll plus weird. I got you.
Hold up. Plus weird. 10.
10. All right, on 10 or more, you move it. Choose 2 options and mark 1 harm.
-1 harm,
Okay.
and I'm gonna catch him on fire.
Okay. All right. He catches on fire and is flung down the table. Pieces of pig and all the servings that Madam Fortune has served you are thrown around, and and the teenagers that were managing everything seem to disappear as Shitbird is caught on fire, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" The 2 lions turn and roar at you. All right, you guys see this going. Plan your next moves. I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Can I start running back to the car?
All right, well, you could do that. I'm definitely going to kill with all my buddies. I'm just gonna blow the whistle, and they're gonna charge in.
Bodhi, your job is the clown.
I don't want my job to be the clown.
I'm
not
gonna
fine.
go grab the flamethrower.
How
Things
about,
are already on fire.
how about you just burn the clown?
Yeah, man, I can try. I feel bad. He gave me a balloon.
That clown had rape written all over his face.
They are eating children.
Yeah. Who knows what else it could be?
We good. All right. Sorry about that. I've been drinking a lot of liquids.
As a human should.
All right. So you guys essentially have surprise. You have surprised them with your sudden spectacle. All right, we'll go to Cornelius first. What are you gonna do?
All right, so I just saw him get thrown, or what
Yeah,
point
you
in time
saw
is it?
the guy lit on fire as a
Right.
and
I
thrown
look
down.
back at them, and I tell them to disrobe. And as they take off their robe, as soon as they're done, I blow the whistle and I go, "Pick your target!" And we just rush out of the trees.
All
a
right.
bunch of fucking crazy trench
They
raiders.
charge out and close the distance. Jacqueline, you hear all this and you see the man get caught on fire, as well as the roar of tigers and the blow of a whistle. Madam Fortune looks back and Oh, actually, you're right next. So you're right next to him, huh? So you see all this happen.
Yeah, as soon as he started doing that, I decided to book it back to the car to get my flamethrower.
All right, you run back to the car. All right, so let's see what we're gonna go on here. All right, so Clippers the clown looks over at you, Hal, and his eyes his brow furrows and his grin turns into a scowl, and you see his hands. Now that you get kind of a closer look at him, you see that they're like wooden mechanical hands, and something happens to where the fingers split open and peel back, and his fingers turn into knives, and he starts barreling at you at supernatural, gangly, spider-like movements. The Doug, Dylan, and Dave start doing front flips onto the table, and they pull out two little daggers, and they're like, "Ah!" And they start bouncing off of each other and rolling at you. Milton is like, "Oh my fucking god, I'm on fire!" And he's dealing with that. The two lions look at you and roar.
I'm fucked.
All right.
It's a big job.
So we're gonna go back to you, and you'll get one more turn before they get to close the distance.
Will everyone get a full turn?
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
go back?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking creatures. All right. Well, I'm gonna pick up one of the lions and try to throw him into the clown's legs to try and knock him down. Like, you know.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll telekinesis.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a 12, dude.
Fuck yeah. All right. So you don't get a roll on the advanced telekinesis because you need to like use one of your level ups to advance it.
Right.
So just go ahead and roll the 10 or more.
Yeah, minus HP. And
Now these
would
are
that have to...
these are bigger than a person. They
Yeah,
weigh,
I was gonna say.
they weigh like 400 to 600 pounds each.
Yeah, throw a creature bigger than a person then.
Okay. You smash it into the other lion. They both suffer 2 harm, and they are knocked prone, more or less. They knock them over, and they kind of like bite at each other too. For these are mostly wild animals. All right, and then we'll head over to Kay. Kay, you make it to the car. You pick up the flamethrower and turn around to see Madame Fortune, or the fuck did I call her? Foresight. And she's shambling towards you like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "What the fuck is that? Holy shit!" As you put on the backpack, and there's this big, huge tubes of fuel, and you pull over this 2-handed flamethrower.
I aim at the ground that she's standing on.
All right.
Is it like hay or like grass kind of type, or like what is the?
It's pretty green. This is like Oregon, so it's actually it should be around. If I'm not mistaken, it should be around late November at this time. So it's actually fairly chilly out.
I was gonna say it's probably wet then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just aiming at her then. Whatever. I still aim in the same direction.
You just shooting flames at her?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I don't have any of my fucking D6s on me. I usually don't have to roll. All right, go ahead and roll me 2d6s.
4 and a 1.
4 and a 1. All right, she puts her hand up, and the flames kind of curl around her, and she kind of like shields her face, and she takes 1 harm. Actually, she takes 1 harm. So
Can I be moving while I'm doing this? Like heading
Sure.
back towards where they are?
yeah,
Okay.
you're kind of moving while you're doing it. You can't move that fast because you have to operate this machine. But yeah, all right, and then we'll go over to Cornelius and his cronies. You you see more fire towards the entrance. As you see Kay with a giant fucking flamethrower.
As I see that, I order my cronies to stop and take aim and fire and then charge.
All right. Are you gonna dictate where they fire, or?
No, I'm gonna tell them to fire at their targets.
All right. So they will fire. Okay. So they fire at. Okay. 2 of them miss, but 1 catches one of the dwarves. I think it's probably you recognize him as Dylan right in the head, and his brains blow out over the back of his head. He falls over, and Doug's like, "Oh fuck, Dylan!
I go.
You
swap.
killed Dylan, you bastards!"
I don't even bat an eye to whatever they say. I just tell them my men to swap pistols.
All right, they
Continue
kinda
forward.
switch off pistols. What do you do?
I'm going to take a position right behind the center one as they're in a line. And I'm going to get my axe out and my 38.
All right. So you said you're shooting at the center one?
No. I'm standing behind the center crony I got.
Okay. And you just vibing out.
I'm gonna follow behind him. We're slowly marching towards them now.
All right. Okay.
A little haste, please. I'm about to get the world bearing down on me.
All right. So reaching across with a huge reach, Clippers the Clown swipes and grabs at Hal. Go ahead and give me a act under pressure roll.
What is what's
That's
that?
plus cool.
Gotta see if you're cool, Ganon.
Fuck, I keep dropping my fucking dice. So I'm gonna re-roll that one because I dropped it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, that is a 6.
A 6. All right, that is a fail. Go ahead and mark experience. He grabs onto you, and the knives dig into your shoulder, and he pulls you up onto the table. You take 2 harm.
Not epic. Not epic.
And Doug and Dylan run towards you on there, and Doug hops on the back of Dylan, and he flips over, and he's going to try to stab you. Go ahead and I'll give you a choice. You can either act under pressure to try to dodge it, or you can kick some ass to try to deal damage to him as well. But you'll take
Is
damage.
that tough?
That's tough, yes. It's either tough or cool.
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. Act under pressure.
That's better. That's a 10.
10. All right. You dodge out of the way, and 2 of his knives stab into where your face used to be. And he kind of gets him stuck in there. He's like, "Ah, what the fuck? Stay still, you little bitch." All right. Over to Ganon. It's now your turn. Or sorry, Hal.
Can I like break free of snippers?
Yeah. How would you like to do that?
Or actually, I'm just gonna like throw them off with my force.
All right. Go ahead and give me a telekinesis roll.
That's a 13.
All right. You get to choose two.
Move object heavier than a person,
All right.
and I'm gonna light him on fire. I'm gonna take that damage.
All right. So you put your hand up towards his arm, and the fire sprouts on his arm. He goes, whoa! And he kind of like, the arm detaches halfway up, and it falls down. And he goes, what the fuck? And he kind of gets thrown back a little bit off balance, and he has to like catch himself with his other arm, and he's basically stunned. But his arm did come off. You can see now that as it's on fire and burning, that it's like kind of like a marionette's arm, and presumably he's a person inside controlling it.
I'm gonna let you know I'm currently unstable.
Are you? Okay.
Well, because you said I took one harm. Did I heal from that one harm from the cat?
Yeah, you guys took a rest. I'll say you healed it.
Oh, cool. Then I'm not unstable yet, actually.
Yeah, and I think 4 is unstable. I think that would put you
4
at
is.
3. So.
Yeah, that's at 3 now. I was at 4 with that cat.
And don't forget about your luck points. They are a valuable resource, but don't forget about them.
I'm not using them. Ever.
Come on, man. All right.
Smiley wants to have some fun, Gannon.
All right.
doesn't.
So over to Jacqueline.
You don't know about Smiley.
You're right.
Miss Foresight is currently blocking the stream of fire that you're spraying at her, so she doesn't really get to do anything. What are you going to do?
Can I like move past her though?
Yeah, you're moving past her. You're not quite in range of the table yet. If you stopped firing, you could probably turn around, move some, and then be in range of the table.
Okay.
Do keep in mind though that the tags for flamethrower. Let me just double check real quick here. They are where the fuck is it? There we go. So it is it's 3 harm, close, fire, heavy, volatile. All right, so it's kind of hard to aim, and it's you probably won't be sniping any dwarfs off of Hal without also endangering him.
Okay. Well, I'd like to just start lighting tents and just everything little by
Yeah.
little, starting
Alright.
little fires as I go.
So you move over and you start lighting all the tents and some of the trailers on fire, and Madame Forsyth goes, "No, what are you doing?" And she points at one of the trailers, which is one of the more ornate ones. Looks like it might be Milton's. And she says, that's what you're looking for is in there. You can't just light it on fire.
But I can.
All right. And you light it on fire, and their establishment is taking damage. All right. Over to Cornelius and his cronies.
Right.
The goon squad.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. What does the lineup look like? What do I see?
So there's 2 lions at the front of the table towards you. They have stopped fighting each other, and they're actually looking over. They smell the blood that's currently on the table where they think the food always is, and there is food there. And now that Milton's not there to say no, they're probably gonna jump on there and go after
Is
Hal.
Milton dead?
Right.
He's not. He's fucking. He's lifeless on the table, and there's still flames, and he's just not moving.
Okay, good. This
Nice.
I think I found my new thing. I saw the lighted on fire last time, but I was like, nah.
Nice. I'm gonna order them to kind of volley fire as I point at the 2 lions. I go, "That's your target. Open fire and charge."
All right. Give me an act under pressure roll, and
Okay.
pray to God you don't fail. I should probably say tell
Okay,
Ganon to pray to God he doesn't fail.
I got a 9.
All right.
Wait, what is
So-
it plus again?
It's cool.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I have a 10.
All right, cool. So even though you were literally firing directly in Hal's direction, you miraculously miss him, and they 2 of the shots land into the lions, and they kind of fall over on the ground, and kind of like they just slowly die, and they're just like.
Right, I order the cronies to fucking ransack the area of carnies and look for
Right.
the holy item.
They run forward, and as they do, they get up and they get in within melee range, and they come up to either side of you, Hal. And as they do, Clippers the clown, he points the kind of like the segmented arm that's off at them, and you see a fuse that's up near his head, and he kind of like lights it, and it starts fusing down while it's pointed in your guys' direction.
Oh God.
And
Do I see this?
yeah, you
Can
do.
I help my guys? Can I do a help action for my brothers
Uh,
and try to knock the guy over?
Sure. Well, they haven't reached him yet. He's actually pretty far back. The only reason he could reach is because he's basically got 30 feet of reach, with all of
Okay.
his like gangly arms and whatnot. You can try to help out someone to maybe dodge what you can only assume to be a blast about to be fired.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try to do an order or something to tell them to be like, "Yo, dodge."
Oh, at your cronies?
Yeah, so that they
Not for
so that
Hal?
they can move. Well, I mean, Hal's over there, so he could obey it or not. That's up to him.
Well, unless you have to pick. Either you're gonna help your cronies, and you have to pick one, or you can help Hal.
I can help. I'll help only one crony.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna let you just fucking give every single one of your cronies a plus one on their rolls.
I'm sorry, Hal.
You whore.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna help Hal.
All right, okay. All right, and then we go over to actually Madame Forsyth. Now that she doesn't have to block the incoming gouts of flame, now that they're directed at the buildings, you see her raise her hand up, and a bunch of kitchen knives come out from the main tent, and she directs them towards Kay. And Kay, go ahead and give me a roll.
3 and a 4.
3 and a 4, so that's
7.
7 plus 3, 7, 8. 10. All right, so she fucking, I really need to fucking. There we go. So she goes ahead. All right. She's going to fling the knives at you, but also hold you fast. Doing so means that she takes 1 harm. She's down to 2. And you take 2 harm, and you cannot move until she is damaged or she decides to do something else.
Okay.
So you're kind of just standing there as she's telekinetically holding you, and she throws the knives at you, which causes her pain, as you can see. But you're hurting. All right. And then it's Kay's turn. Can you do anything? Do you want to try to do something?
I mean, I'll try to do something. I'm not sure what.
You can't move. If you can maybe you can move a little. You can try to move a little bit to maybe do something. You're currently like facing the other way, so you won't be able to move this heavy flamethrower while being held. But if you wanted to like reach for a gun, maybe, I don't know. Unless you have some spells or something.
I don't think I have any spells. Oh wait, what was? Dark Past isn't a spell, is it?
No, it just means you could be connected to certain events and have insight in it, I believe.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can always try to reach for. Yeah, I'll try to reach for my gun.
All right, and you got like a 9mm, right?
Soft shotgun.
Okay, that'll work. Go ahead and give me. We'll go with act under pressure. So that's a plus cool roll.
Okay. Oh, well, good thing I have 0 in cool.
Hell yeah, baby.
2 and 4.
A 2 and a 4.
Yeah.
6.
A 6. So that's actually a fail. So mark experience on account of you failing, and you actually drop your flamethrower while trying to like release your grip to grab the gun. And we'll head on over to El Carnitos. So the fuse hits the end of the arm, and it ignites, shooting shrapnel out of the hole in his hand, his arm. Hal, give me an act under pressure roll.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 6.
All right.
Remember,
well,
I helped him.
Yep. So, give me a help out roll. It's a roll plus cool.
Okay.
Or actually, were you gonna help out, or were you gonna protect someone?
Well, I said I was gonna just like yell out to like dodge, see if that'll help him or something like that. So I don't know what that would fall under, but protect someone sounds like yes. Sounds
Okay.
Yeah. I want to do that.
All right. So go ahead and roll a plus tough.
Okay, plus tough. All right. All right. So I got 8 plus the tough. I have 7. 'Cause it's -1 for me.
All right. Well, that's still a success.
Nice.
So you protect them, okay, but you'll suffer some or all the harm. So he's about to take 2 harm. So you can split it up so that you take 1 and he takes 1, or you can take both of the harm.
Can I split it up amongst the cronies?
No.
God damn it. I'll take all the harm.
All right. So it fires, and you run forward and you jump in front of Hal, and you take the harm.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
And then we go to
So
I
2 harm.
think there's Dave and Dylan are gonna run towards Ganon. Because he's the closest, and they run towards you, and they're both gonna try to attack you. Give me a act under pressure roll, or you can roll kick some ass to try to deal damage to him at the same time.
Did I take any damage from the shotgun blast?
No, Cornelius jumped in front of it. Actually, Cornelius is now in front of him, so they're gonna go after Cornelius. So Cornelius, you can act under pressure, or you can kick some ass.
I kick some ass and take a swipe with my axe.
All right. Go ahead and give me a tough roll.
All right. All right. I got a 9.
A 9. So you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. So how much does your axe do?
My axe says it does, I think it's 2 harm. Yeah, 2 harm, hand messy.
All right. So you do 2 harm to Dylan. Where the fuck did I put them at? Oh, there they are. Okay, so you put your axe in Dylan's neck, and he deals 1 harm to you, and you murder him, and then you take another additional harm from Dave or Doug. Sorry.
So 2 more harm.
Yes, 2 more harm.
I am currently unstable.
This is true. All right, but you've whittled them down quite a bit. Onwards to. Let's see. So yeah, now it's Hal's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna light Blicky on fire again.
Which one? Clippy?
Clown, Clippy.
Clipper's the clown. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna light him on fire real quick. Hold up. That's a. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a 6.
A 6.
Or
All
7
right.
actually, 7.
Oh, a 7. All right. You move it, but it hurts. Choose 1 option and mark 2 harm.
Fire.
All right. So you take 2 harm.
I'm
and
unstable.
you take 2 harm, and he is lit on fire. And he kind of like squirms and falls to the ground, screaming.
Is he dead?
Essentially, yes. And I think that leaves only Doug, who's like, oh fuck. He like puts his hands up. I surrender. And it's Cornelius's turn.
All right. I kind of like hold my side and I approach him with my axe. I'm like, look, man, I'm kind of fucked up about all this.
Hey,
Give
look.
me that object, or so help me Christ, I'm gonna chop off your dick and shove it down your
It's
throat.
in the trailer. It's in the trailer. It's
Go
on
grab
fire,
it.
all right?
Go grab it. Go grab it. Go in there and grab it for me right now. or I'll kill
Okay.
you.
He starts running over, and he runs it. It's a good thing that you left the one who can see. The other 2 were blind, so he runs in, and he goes in there. But before he does, Madame Forsyth says no and snaps his neck with her telekinesis, and it's Kay's turn. Or sorry, Jacqueline's.
Can I try and move again?
She actually, you're released because she had to focus her attention on Doug, who was trying to go into the.
I scream at Jacqueline. I go, burn that old crone.
Is her focus still on him, or?
Yeah, so you dropped your flamethrower. You can bend over and pick it up, but I'm going to say that's
No, I'm a shooter.
All right, so you pull out your pistol and you fire at her, and you strike her right in her dumb face, and her brains explode everywhere, and she falls to the ground.
Right in her dumb face.
And yeah, so you guys are
Nice.
in this on fire circus. You guys know where it is at, and there's currently fire in this trailer.
I run and get it.
All right, you run inside. The fire is spreading. You see this immaculate wardrobe, gold glitter. You look at
I
it.
open it.
You see immense magical energy emanating from it.
Wait, I can get
There's
the
a
cronies to just
keyhole.
bring it out.
I open it.
All right, you reach at it. and you feel magical energy as the words recall, as the man told you that anyone who tried to open it would die instantly. And you open it up, and it's unlocked. And inside you see a very disgusting hand. And it looks to be a monkey's paw. And on it, there are 3 fingers. It is a severed monkey's paw. You grab it, and you run out.
Get to the El Camino.
All right. You hear sirens in the distance as you guys run towards your vehicle. Is there anything you want to do before you leave?
Nah.
I'm gonna order one of my cronies to pick up Jacqueline's flamethrower for her, and then we're gonna get in the El Camino.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
All right. You guys pile in and drive off with the monkey's paw in tow. What do you do?
Go back to the adobe hut. We hide out.
Okay. Well, this is essentially the end of the mystery. So, do you want to try to meet up with your contact to give him the monkey's paw?
Yeah.
I gotta go. So I'm just gonna go like heal up, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take myself to the adobe hut and just rest after all the wounds I've taken, okay?
Yeah. Let me see. I'll message you how much experience you guys end up getting.
Okay, thank you so much. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, see you guys.
All right. So Hal passes out from the pain. He has unstable wounds, so he'll probably need to see a doctor.
Right, I order the cronies to
Either
just
that,
tend to 'em.
or you can leave him there for the 2 hours to go back to your haven, Jacqueline, where you do have an infirmary there. You have the monkey's paw, so you could try to go meet with the man who's gonna pay you $10,000 for it.
Okay.
Well, let's do that.
All right. You guys drive back with Hal passed out in the back. You get to 2nd and Main, and the man in the yellow suit is waiting there with the cat. And he has his hands crossed as you pull up. What do you do? He's holding a briefcase.
Blink the lights at him.
He approaches. The cat climbs onto the hood and sits down and stares.
I roll down the window.
It says, "Do you have the artifact?"
And I hand him the monkey's paw.
Excellent work. He hands you the briefcase, and he says to you, 293, and he walks off. The cat follows.
I go, one more thing. Does he stop?
He turns.
I go, can you send some disciples my way? We need more cognitive members.
He says, "We'll be in touch."
Okay.
And he leaves. On the briefcase there is a number, and you kind of like open it up, and inside it's kind of unassuming. It's not like in the movies. There's just like a wad of $100 bills. It's like that big.
Nice.
And it is $10,000 like he promised.
Nice.
In fact, there's actually a little bit extra. It looks like it's 15,000.
All right, we get 5,000 each. Nice.
Yep. You each get $5,000.
Okay. Now I'm up to $5,200.
Nice. Big money. All you had to do was give a strange man an immensely powerful magical artifact.
I call my boss.
What?
All right, so I completed the mission, and I opened up the wardrobe, or my colleague did. He didn't die, and it was a monkey's paw. That was the object. It had 3 fingers.
All right. Good work. And he hangs up.
Can I call him back?
You call him back, and you get it rings once, and then it goes to the answering machine and says, "Get back to fucking work," and then there's a beep.
Right. I leave a message saying I'd like some more cognitive team members, perhaps some disciples, maybe crusaders or knights. And then I hang up.
All right. Charlie says, "Wow, that was intense. I can't believe I hid through that whole thing."
Yeah, Charlie, you did good. At least you're not dead.
All right. And with that, you guys drive on back to Jacqueline's Haven, where you tend to all of your wounds. And since she has an infirmary, if I remember right, I don't think you have to roll for
Yeah.
anything or anything like that. I think you just heal on up. I believe. Double
Can I
check.
leave Charlie here in your infirmary so that he can learn medical shit? Is that a thing?
What was that?
Can I leave Charlie here in the infirmary to like learn medical shit?
No, it's just an infirmary, and you can do basic first aid and stabilize people.
All right. Since this is like, I don't know, it sounds like a manor or something.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
there
a
like
like
a
a Victorian type home, 2 stories, like 2
Is there a
bathroom.
library?
Yes, I'm
No, there's
well read.
yeah. So there's a couple books lying around, but there's no proper library because
Like a
for her.
study, maybe?
No, so this is her haven, and she got to pick 3 different attachments, and she picked her hackers area, the infirmary, and then the armory. So she does not have the proper
Oh.
materials for a library because there's actual additions for that.
Oh
That's
yeah. Same with my chemistry area. That's next on my list.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So that's essentially the end of the mystery. You guys did spend a lot of time just looking at Cornelius's sewed up people. That was a
Yeah.
lot. Wasn't supposed to go this long, but that's where we're at. All right. So let's go ahead and answer our experience questions. See how much experience we got. You guys already marked your experience for where the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we? Okay, right here. I should. Well, you guys obviously solved the mystery, so we can answer yes to that. As far as saving people, the 2 people you were supposed to save were the kids that were marked. Instead, you just waited for the carnies to cook them up and serve them for dinner. Which Hal joyously ate some of the children. So good for him. So you guys did not save anyone from certain death or worse. You did conclude the current mystery. Did we learn something new or important about the world?
That there's teleportation magic, that gypsy ladies can have abnormal life because of magic. I don't know.
You guys did learn about a new secret order that is going to presumably be paying you for objects of power.
Okay. Yeah, there's that.
I'd say
And
that's
I learned a bit more about my order and their dubious motives.
very dubious, yes. So I guess we could say yes to did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, your sect's a little wonky, isn't it?
Little loopy, yeah.
All right, so you each get 2 experience then. And it's 5 to level up. So I think Kay, I think you level up, yeah.
I think so. When you said during the game about experience, what is that?
So whenever you fail a roll, you mark experience.
Like, how do you mark it?
So it's 5 experience to level up. So you just say you're doing a tally system. You'd put a tally. You get an experience point. For failing
Okay,
a roll.
okay.
So which I think you did once. I think you failed
Yeah.
one roll. Yeah.
I don't think. Did I fail any rolls?
I think so.
Okay,
I
cool.
think I did too.
And then what? I got
Actually,
2
no, I don't think you did,
experience,
Bodhi.
I think, last game then.
Oh.
Yes. So
Okay.
so
5 then.
so you get exactly 5. So that means you level up.
Okay, cool.
And I'll help you level up after this is over. Bodhi, I don't think you actually failed any rolls. No,
I didn't.
no. You even the only one I could think that you might have would have failed is probably the charm one, but you actually did okay on that one. Did it
Oh,
properly.
I did.
Yeah. Then there's the help out, protect someone roll. Kick some ass was a partial success. So
Oh,
I
that's
think-
what I thought it was.
yeah, so you get your 2 experience. And I
Got
think you
2
get an extra
experience.
experience because you didn't have sex.
Oh yeah.
Because that's your like class thing.
Wouldn't that mean I have 2 experience because I didn't have sex last time and I leveled up?
We're gonna say no.
God damn it.
In the future, you should just know what you get from your character.
I didn't use any magic, sadly.
No, you didn't really get the opportunity to. All right. And these weren't really magical enemies. They're just a bunch of cannibal carnies.
I like how I just ordered a bunch of brainless heathens to just start shooting.
Yeah, no, they are what you got. No one used any luck points, which is good, but you guys did get a little damaged. Probably not the best. The best way to fight them was when they were all together. I was hoping that you guys would actually tail the Chuckles the Clown or whatever, and the flying dwarves, because when they went through the trees, they went to go kidnap those kids.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was hoping you fought them like separately, and then you could come back and then. But hey,
Nah. Fuck it.
We fucking ran it. All right, cool. So that was it. What'd you guys like about the session? Anything you didn't like?
I thought it was dark and twisted. I liked it.
Nice, good. Good. All right, cool.
I want better subordinates.
Well, you get what you get. All right.
I'm requesting that we call my haven Hanji's Haven because I think that sounds awesome.
Hanji's Haven. All right. Sounds good. All right, cool. All right, well, thank you everyone for stopping by, and hey, if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that shield fucking bullshit, and I'll see you guys next week, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. Cool.